Did you know Asia and America were seen as separate? In 1728, explorer Vitis Bering made a fascinating observation during his journey to Wadsons. He noted that at night, the vast expanse of water between these two continents made them feel even more distant from each other. Imagine standing on the shores, gazing across the dark ocean, and realizing that two massive land masses were separated by this seemingly endless sea. Bering's notes highlighted not only the geographical separation, but also the mysteries and wonders of exploration during that time. The idea of two continents existing in the dark, each with its unique cultures and histories, sparks curiosity. This remarkable observation challenges us to think about how explorers like Bering contributed to our understanding of the world and its geography. What other discoveries might have awaited brave adventurers during their quests? Guess what really drives our ancient human atoms? It's mind-boggling to think that the atoms making up our bodies are more than 13.7 billion years old. This incredible age means that the very building blocks of our existence were formed during the Big Bang, an event that happened shortly after the universe itself began. When we look at the stars twinkling in the night sky, we're witnessing the remnants of those early moments that crafted the universe. The hydrogen and helium from the Big Bang filled the cosmos, and over billions of years, these elements combined and transformed through countless processes, leading to the formation of stars, planets, and eventually life. So when you think about your own existence, remember that you are connected to a grand cosmic history. Those atoms have traveled through time and space, being part of magnificent stars and nebulae, before finally becoming part of you. Isn't it awe-inspiring to consider that every breath you take connects you to the universe's deepest past? Did you know spam fills your inbox? It's surprising, but around 2/3 of all emails sent are classified as spam. Research from 2018 revealed that a staggering 60 to 70% of total email traffic is spam. This means when you check your email, a significant number of messages waiting for you often aren't even relevant. Think about it. About half of all indexed data on the internet is just spam. That's a lot of unwanted messages cluttering up your digital world. Spam emails can be annoying, often trying to sell you products or services that you never asked for. They waste our time and can even pose security threats. Understanding this can help you manage your inbox better and reduce the temptation to click on suspicious links. Next time you feel overwhelmed by your email notifications, remember, you're not alone in this spam-filled universe. Let's uncover the truth about pricey watermelons. The answer lies in the extraordinary Densuke watermelon, a rare gem grown exclusively on the island of Hokkaido in Japan. These unique watermelons stand out not only for their famously sweet and juicy taste, but also for their striking, shiny black skin. Unlike typical watermelons, which are usually green, the Densuke's dark exterior adds a special appeal, creating an air of mystique around it. Prices for these coveted fruits can soar into the thousands, with some reaching over $6,000 for a single fruit. This staggering cost stems from their scarcity and the meticulous care required to cultivate them. Farmers dedicate themselves to nurturing these delicate fruits, ensuring they receive the perfect balance of water and sunlight while skillfully protecting them from pests. Consequently, the Densuke watermelon is not just a delicious treat, but also a luxury item, often given as an extravagant gift or carried as a status symbol among gourmets. So, next time you enjoy a slice of ordinary watermelon, just think about the incredible value and exclusivity of the Densuke variety. Did you know that one actress sparked a movement? Her story has ignited widespread discussions about the mistreatment of actors in the film industry, especially highlighting the experiences of women. With brave honesty, she shared her struggles, shedding light on the harsh realities many face behind the camera. This revelation resonated with countless others, leading to a powerful wave of solidarity among female performers. As more stories surfaced, the conversation expanded, drawing attention to issues like pay inequality, harassment, and lack of representation in Hollywood. The impact is undeniable. Advocates and fans alike are rallying for change, pushing for safer and more equitable working environments. This movement isn't just about one person's experience, it's about creating a future where all actors can thrive without fear of mistreatment. Will this spark the necessary changes in an industry long plagued by inequality? Did you know pollinators help grow your food? These amazing creatures, which include bees, butterflies, and even bats, play an essential role in our daily meals. In fact, they are responsible for 1 out of every 3 bites of food we consume. That's a lot when you consider how vital these tiny helpers are for food production. Pollinators contribute to about 75% of the crops we rely on, ranging from fruits and vegetables to nuts and spices. They ensure that plants grow and reproduce by transferring pollen from one flower to another, a process known as pollination. Without them, we would face a significant drop in the availability of many food items, and many flowering plants may struggle to survive. So the next time you enjoy a delicious apple or sip on a refreshing glass of lemonade, remember the hardworking bees and butterflies that help to make it all possible. Imagine if these pollinators disappeared. What would our meals look like then? It's clear that they deserve our protection and appreciation. Meet Thumbelina, the world's tiniest mare. This tiny sensation was born in 2001 at Goose Creek Farm in Missouri, and she holds the remarkable title of the world's smallest mare, standing just 17 inches tall and weighing a remarkable 57 pounds. Thumbelina was born with dwarfism, which caused her to weigh only 8 pounds at birth. Despite her small stature, she had a big job overseeing the tiny town of Rabbit Hash, Kentucky, where her unique position brought joy and attention to the community. To maintain her size, she followed a simple diet that consisted of only a cup of grain and a handful of hay twice a day. Living proof that great things come in small packages, Thumbelina's story continues to inspire many. Her adorable personality and charming presence transformed her into a cherished figure in her town, proving that you don't have to be big to make a big impact. How can such a petite mare lead a community with such spirit and charisma? Did you know estrogen impacts your bone health? Sustained high levels of estrogen can significantly suppress bone marrow function, which is crucial for producing new blood cells. This suppression can lead to a condition called plastic anemia, where the body fails to generate enough blood cells to meet its needs. Plastic anemia isn't just a fancy medical term, it can have serious implications for your health. People with this condition might feel unusually tired or weak due to low red blood cell levels, or they might experience frequent infections because their immune system isn't getting the support it needs. If plastic anemia goes untreated for a long time, it can become life-threatening. That's why understanding the balance of hormones like estrogen is so important. Some medical professionals are actively researching how to manage this delicate balance to protect bone marrow and overall health. Are you aware of how hormones can affect your body? Why exactly does each person smell different? It turns out each person has a unique scent, much like a fingerprint. This fascinating fact means that no two people smell alike, except for identical twins who may share a similar aroma. Our individual scent profiles are influenced by many factors, including genetics, diet, hygiene, and even the environment we live in. This is why dogs, with their incredible sense of smell, can easily recognize their owners through scent alone. A dog's nose is far more powerful than ours, with up to 300 million scent receptors compared to our 5 million. So when your dog greets you, it's not just seeing your face, it's also identifying your unique scent, making the bond between you even stronger. Isn't it amazing how our bodies create such distinct fragrances that even our furry friends can recognize us by smell alone? Most people don't know this, but ancient lanterns misled armies. In ancient China, soldiers used lanterns for clever military strategies, like creating diversions to confuse their opponents. Imagine the scene. As night fell, glowing lanterns floated into the sky, tricking the enemy into thinking there were numerous troops strategically placed nearby. However, the unpredictable winds often had other plans. Instead of enhancing the battle strategy, strong gusts could send these lanterns flying back over friendly lines, leading to chaos and panic among the soldiers. Suddenly, what was meant to be a dazzling spectacle of deception turned into confusion as warriors mistook their own men for foes. This unexpected twist highlights just how tricky warfare can be, especially when relying on tactics that depend so heavily on nature. Who knew that a simple lantern could impact the course of a battle so dramatically? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Angola's geography fascinates. Angola is a captivating country in southern Africa, known for its unique geographic setup that sets the stage for a rich cultural tapestry and economic potential. Nestled between Namibia to the south, the Republic of Congo to the north, and Zambia to the east, Angola's borders create a confluence of diverse cultures and vibrant trade, enriching the lives of its people. However, the allure of Angola doesn't stop there. To the west, the country offers access to the stunning Atlantic Ocean, where breathtaking coastal views and gorgeous beaches invite both tourists and locals to explore. This picturesque coastline is not only a feast for the eyes, but also a crucial artery for maritime trade, positioning Angola as a key player in regional shipping routes. Moreover, this geographical advantage boosts Angola's economy by contributing to its rich natural resources, including valuable oil and minerals. The interplay of land and sea presents Angola with both challenges and opportunities, shaping its identity and future. So, whether you're a history buff, a geography enthusiast, or simply in search of stunning vistas, Angola's unique borders and coastline undoubtedly offer something exciting to discover. Let's uncover the truth about the Macropinna microstoma. This deep-sea fish, found in the North Pacific, brings an enchanting twist to our underwater world. Its most remarkable feature is its completely transparent head, allowing a glimpse into its inner workings, particularly its vibrant fluorescent green eyes. Imagine swimming in the dark depths of the ocean and suddenly seeing a creature that seems like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie. The Macropinna microstoma uses this unique adaptation to spot potential prey while remaining almost invisible to predators. By having a clear dome filled with a gelatinous substance, it manages to live in an environment where light is scarce. Scientists continue to study this fascinating fish not only to understand its adaptations, but also to gain insights into underwater ecosystems. Isn't it incredible how nature crafts such extraordinary creatures? Ever thought about why Johnny Cash sounded so authentic? Johnny Cash received just 3 voice lessons during his journey to stardom, and his teacher quickly recognized something special. Instead of trying to mold Cash into a traditional singer, she encouraged him to embrace his natural style. This decision proved vital, allowing Cash to showcase his unique vocal charm, steeped in authenticity. His voice carried raw emotion and storytelling, captivating fans from all walks of life. Since he didn't alter his sound, listeners felt a genuine connection with him, which set him apart in the music industry. This approach highlights how sometimes less is more when it comes to talent. Cash's story reminds us that nurturing your unique voice can lead to extraordinary success. So what if you let your true self shine rather than follow the crowd? Believe it or not, kiwis lay giant eggs. Kiwis are fascinating and unique birds native to New Zealand, easily recognized by their lack of tails and their soft, hair-like feathers. One of the most remarkable aspects of kiwis is their reproduction. Their eggs are truly impressive, weighing about 20% of the female's body weight. This means that a small kiwi, which is roughly the size of a domestic chicken, can lay an egg as heavy as a grapefruit. This significant weight ratio makes kiwis stand out in the bird world. But why do kiwis invest so much energy into such large eggs? The larger size provides the developing chick with plenty of nutrients, which enhances its chance of survival once it hatches. Since kiwis don't build traditional nests and rely on burrowing to protect their eggs, the size and strength of the egg are even more critical. These captivating creatures have adapted incredibly well to their environment, and their unique reproductive strategy is just one part of what makes kiwis such extraordinary birds. Have you ever seen a kiwi egg? Is it really true that the manchineel tree is deadly? This tree, often referred to as the tree of death, is notorious for its extreme toxicity. Native to tropical regions, the manchineel tree's sap can cause severe skin burns if it comes into contact with your skin. Its small green fruit, which may look innocent, is highly poisonous and can be fatal if ingested. Even more alarming, burning the tree's wood releases toxic fumes that can lead to temporary blindness. These dangers highlight the importance of being aware of nature's hidden threats. In fact, many visitors to tropical areas are unaware of the manchineel tree's risks, making it essential to educate ourselves. By staying informed, we can appreciate the beauty of these environments while respecting their potential dangers. Next time you're exploring a tropical forest, remember to look out for this deceptive tree. It serves as a powerful reminder of nature's ability to surprise and challenge us. So, have you encountered any dangerous plants on your adventures? Did you know that surfing without waves is possible? The Flightboard is an innovative electric surfboard that takes the thrill of surfing to an entirely new level. Created by world record holder David Truern, this amazing device lets you glide across the water at impressive speeds, all without needing the ocean's waves. How does it work? The Flightboard is equipped with an electric motor and a rechargeable battery, offering a sustainable surfing experience that's both fun and eco-friendly. Imagine cruising through lakes or calm waters while controlling your speed with just a handheld remote. It's perfect for those who love adventure but might not live near the ocean or want to surf in less than great conditions. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a curious newcomer, the Flightboard opens up a whole new world of water sports. Why not give it a try and see for yourself? Guess what really drives Southern American English? The contraction of you-all has become a hallmark of this vibrant dialect, showcasing the region's unique charm. Southerners often say y'all, which not only sounds friendly, but also stitches communities together by expressing inclusiveness. This simple word captures the essence of Southern hospitality, making conversations feel warmer and more inviting. Unlike formal speech that might feel distant, using y'all fosters a sense of belonging. It's interesting to note how deeply rooted this expression is in Southern culture, appearing in everything from casual chats on front porches to the pages of popular literature. As more people recognize its appeal, y'all has begun to spread beyond the South, admired for its clarity and engaging tone. It's a fun reminder of how language evolves, reflecting regional identities and cultural connections. So have you embraced y'all in your conversations? Can you believe they found a blue fungus? Scientists in Taiwan have made an exciting discovery by identifying a new species of fungus called Mycena subcyanocephala. This little marvel isn't just any fungus. It stands out thanks to its vibrant blue color, which can be quite striking in its tropical habitat. Often these tiny organisms are so small that we can't see them without a microscope, earning them a spot among the smallest fungi known to science. Thriving in warm, humid environments, Mycena subcyanocephala adds to the incredible diversity of life found in tropical climates. The discovery of this fungus is not just fascinating, it also underscores the importance of exploring and studying the various ecosystems around the world. Each new species we find helps deepen our understanding of nature and the complex roles these organisms play in their environments. Who knows what other hidden gems await discovery in the lush landscapes of Taiwan and beyond? Did you know about Japan's fascinating Rabbit Island? Nestled in the Seto Inland Sea, Okunoshima is often called Rabbit Island, and for a good reason. It boasts a staggering population of wild rabbits. These furry creatures roam freely, hopping around for tourists and locals alike to appreciate. In the 1970s, the island was a secret location for producing poison gas during World War II, but now it has transformed into a delightful getaway for nature lovers. Visitors to Okunoshima can interact with hundreds of friendly bunnies, which often approach people hoping for a snack. The island, while a haven for these adorable animals, also offers picturesque walking trails and stunning views of the surrounding sea, making it a perfect spot for a day trip. With no cars allowed and the delightful presence of rabbits, it feels like stepping into a fairy tale. Plus, the bunny's unique story of survival adds another layer to this enchanting place. So if you're looking for a unique experience, why not visit this charming island full of hopping fun? Why exactly does Pusha T not own his jingle? In 2003, rapper Pusha T created the catchy McDonald's theme, "I'm Loving It," which became an iconic part of the fast food giant's advertising. Despite its massive success, he discovered that he didn't hold the publishing rights to this tune. This taught him an important lesson about ownership in the music industry. So when he was approached to write a jingle for Arby's, he took charge of his creative work. For the Arby's slogan, "We have the meats," Pusha T made sure to retain 40% ownership of the rights. This move not only secured him a slice of the profits, but also highlighted the growing awareness among artists about the importance of retaining control over their creations. It's a significant shift in the industry, where many artists have historically struggled to maintain rights to their work. With the rise of social media and independent platforms, owning what you create is more crucial than ever. Believe it or not, the world's longest cigar exists. This remarkable creation stretches an incredible 295 feet, which is almost as long as a football field. Rolled in 2016 by the talented Jose Castellacaro, this gigantic cigar is named Tabano, meaning horsefly in Spanish. The impressive length of Tabano isn't just about size, it represents a unique blend of craftsmanship and tradition. To create a cigar this long, Castellacaro used a staggering amount of tobacco leaves, hand-rolling each section meticulously. This process took hours and required not only skill, but also a deep understanding of the materials involved. Tabano gained attention in the Guinness World Records for its remarkable dimensions, showcasing the world of cigars that often fascinates enthusiasts and casual fans alike. Imagine lighting up a cigar that spans the length of a school bus. This incredible feat raises questions about the future of cigar making and how artisans can push the boundaries of tradition. Could there be an even longer cigar out there waiting to be rolled? This might surprise you, a planet of fire and ice. In the vast universe, there's a planet that defies our imagination, often referred to as the flaming ball of ice. This strange world exists incredibly close to its star, making its atmosphere a raging inferno. The intense heat causes spontaneous combustion, creating a firestorm of gases. But here's the twist. Despite the fiery surroundings, the immense gravitational pressure on this planet compresses any water vapor into solid ice. This unique combination of extreme heat and pressure creates an environment unlike anything we see on Earth. Scientists believe that studying this planet could unlock mysteries about atmospheric phenomena and planetary formation. How can a world be both on fire and frozen at the same time? Understanding its dynamics challenges our concepts of what planets can be. So next time you gaze at the stars, remember that some of them might harbor worlds where ice meets flames in a breathtaking cosmic dance. Is it really true that lifeguards missed a drowning? In 2008, a heartbreaking event took place during a pool party celebrating a summer without any drownings. Over 100 certified lifeguards were in attendance. Yet tragically, one man drowned, and shockingly, no one noticed until it was too late. This incident illustrates how even professionals can sometimes overlook dangerous situations, emphasizing the need for constant vigilance, no matter the circumstances. The party was meant to be a joyous occasion, but it turned into a lesson for lifeguards everywhere. It serves as a stark reminder that drownings can happen quickly and quietly, often in the presence of many observers. Lifeguards undergo extensive training, but this sobering reality shows that awareness and teamwork are vital when it comes to keeping everyone safe at public pools. How can we improve our awareness around water safety? Discover the amazing flavors of sake. Sake varies widely in flavor, ranging from refreshingly sweet to delightfully dry, showcasing the artistry of its production. One key factor influencing these flavors is the rice polishing ratio. The more the rice is polished, the purer and lighter the sake tends to be. Water composition also plays a crucial role. Soft water can produce a smoother taste, while hard water may lead to a more robust flavor. Fermentation techniques, like the use of specific yeasts, further shape the profile of the sake. Additionally, aging processes can add depth and complexity. Different types of sake, such as Junmai, which is brewed without added alcohol, versus Hanjozo, which includes a small amount of distilled alcohol, highlight the craftsmanship involved. Each sip of sake tells a story, combining tradition and innovation that can surprise even the most seasoned drinkers. Are you ready to explore these flavors? Have you ever seen a traditional Mongolian gur? These unique homes, called gurs, or yurts, are fascinating examples of adaptability and tradition. Gurs are portable, circular structures made of a wooden frame covered with felt or canvas, perfect for the nomadic lifestyle of Mongolia's herder communities. Since they are easy to assemble and disassemble, families can move quickly to follow their livestock to fresh pastures. The design is not just practical, it also reflects the deep connection of the Mongolian people to the vast steppe, allowing them to live harmoniously with nature. Inside, gurs are cozy and often decorated with colorful textiles that showcase the rich culture. This blend of functionality and beauty truly represents the spirit of nomadic life. Today, gurs aren't only used by traditional herders. They attract tourists who want to experience a slice of Mongolian culture. Have you ever thought about spending a night in one of these amazing homes? Life's complexity revealed. Why details matter. Understanding the details of our lives seems straightforward, yet it holds incredible importance. When we pay attention to the little things, we uncover insights that can guide us through the complexities of everyday situations. For instance, think about how noticing subtle changes in someone's mood can strengthen our relationships. This awareness helps us respond more thoughtfully and effectively. Moreover, in our fast-paced world, being detail-oriented can lead to better decision-making, whether you're choosing a career path or solving a problem at work. Ignoring the small stuff might lead to misunderstandings or missed opportunities. Additionally, recognizing details can enhance our creativity, allowing us to see connections that others might overlook. In essence, the more we appreciate and understand details, the better equipped we are to navigate life's challenges. So the next time you find yourself overwhelmed, remember that clarity often lies in the small stuff. How aware are you of the details in your life? Guess what really drives time at Schiphol Airport? In 2016, designer Martin Bass unveiled a stunning real-time clock that brilliantly merges art and technology. This unique creation features a painter who continuously erases and redraws the clock hands, making the passage of time a visual spectacle. Each minute, as the hands change, the artist refreshes the painted surface, transforming timekeeping into an engaging performance. This isn't just a way to tell time. It's a captivating blend of creativity and functionality that draws the attention of travelers and art lovers alike. While most clocks simply tick away the minutes, the Schiphol clock invites onlookers to appreciate the fleeting nature of time. With this remarkable installation, Bass not only enhances the airport's aesthetic, but also challenges our perception of how we view and experience time. Isn't it fascinating how art can redefine everyday objects? Here's something incredible about the Baltic Fleet's journey. In 1905, the Russian Baltic Fleet set out on a voyage that would become infamous during the Russo-Japanese War. This ambitious mission aimed to reinforce Russia's naval presence in the Far East. However, the journey was plagued by poor leadership and severe logistical issues, leaving the fleet ill-prepared for the challenges ahead. After an extensive journey from the Baltic Sea across the globe, the fleet faced a formidable enemy at the Battle of Tsushima. This battle, fought in the strait between the island of Tsushima and the Korean peninsula, turned disastrous for Russia. The Japanese fleet, skilled and ready, decisively defeated the Russians in an engagement that lasted just a few hours. The defeat at Tsushima not only showcased the might of Japan's navy, but also significantly weakened Russia's naval power. It served as a wake-up call for Russia, highlighting the need for better leadership in strategic planning and military operations. How did this defeat reshape global naval power dynamics? Is it really true that flounders can change color? These fascinating flatfish possess a remarkable ability to change their skin color and texture, allowing them to blend perfectly with their surroundings. This clever adaptation helps flounders avoid predators, while also enabling them to ambush unsuspecting prey. The secret lies in special pigment-containing cells called chromatophores, which can expand or contract to create different shades and patterns. By mimicking the ocean floor, these fish can hide from both hunters and prey. Imagine a fish on the sandy bottom, suddenly transforming to match the speckled stones or patches of seaweed nearby. This skill not only increases their chances of survival, but also showcases the incredible ingenuity of nature. Whether they're lurking in rocky crevices or drifting along the seabed, flounders remind us how cool and clever the underwater world can be. Have you ever heard of Thyssen Island's unique switch? This fascinating little piece of land, located in the Gulf of Bothnia, changes its nationality every 6 months. What makes Thyssen Island truly special is its alternating sovereignty between Spain and France. From February to July, the island is officially Spanish, with its governance and laws coming from that country. Then from August to January, it switches to French control. This unique arrangement is a product of historical agreements and reflects the often complicated relationships between countries in Europe. The locals might find themselves swearing allegiance to two different nations in just 1 year. Imagine how it feels to celebrate National Day twice a year, once for Spain and once for France. These rapid changes aren't just a quirky fact. They highlight the complicated nature of territorial claims and how history can shape the present. How many other places in the world could have a system like this? It's a testament to how geography and politics can intertwine in the most unexpected ways. Here's a wild fact about Tokyo, the largest city. Did you know that Tokyo is home to an astounding 37 million people? This massive population makes it the most populous city in the world, bustling with energy and life. Imagine a place where the streets buzz with activity, where delicious food stalls line the sidewalks, and where you can find amazing technology and rich history all in one place. Tokyo is not just about its size. It's a vibrant mix of traditional temples and modern skyscrapers, creating a unique skyline. Each neighborhood offers something different, from the fashion-forward streets of Shibuya to the serene gardens of Ueno. With such a large population, Tokyo is a hub for culture, innovation, and social interaction. This city never sleeps and constantly evolves, showcasing the beauty and challenges of urban living. What draws people to this incredible metropolis? This might surprise you. Stalin's last hours were chaotic. As the feared leader of the Soviet Union lay dying in 1953, a chilling twist of fate unfolded. Stalin suffered a stroke that left him paralyzed and unable to speak. But what made his final moments even more shocking was that his personal doctor was unavailable. While Stalin was struggling for his life, his doctor was being tortured by the secret police, reflecting the terrifying atmosphere surrounding Stalin's regime. In a bizarre mix of fear and loyalty, Stalin's subordinates hesitated to summon help, worried that seeking aid could lead to severe consequences. For 12 agonizing hours, the supreme ruler of the USSR remained untreated, while the people around him were ensnared in a web of dread and uncertainty. This disturbing scenario paints a gripping picture of power, fear, and the brutal realities of life under dictatorship. What if I told you Akon rules ringtone sales? The multi-talented artist Akon isn't just famous for his catchy songs. He holds the title of the top-selling artist globally for ringtones. Since the early 2000s, his unique blend of R&B and hip-hop has resonated with millions, making him a favorite for those looking to spice up their phone sounds. Ringtones became hugely popular as mobile phones evolved, and Akon's hits like Smack That and Lonely topped the charts, turning into the perfect tunes for ringing in style. His catchy choruses and smooth vocals made these songs irresistible choices for ringtone buyers. Interestingly, ringtone sales have dipped with the rise of streaming services, but Akon's legacy in this quirky niche remains unmatched. With over 35 million ringtones sold, he has carved a special place in pop culture history that few can rival. Aren't you curious about which songs dominate today's ringtone scene? Is it really true that the Kuiper Belt holds secrets? This fascinating region beyond Neptune's orbit is home to countless small, icy objects, such as comets and dwarf planets. The Kuiper Belt extends from about 30 to 55 astronomical units from the Sun, which is a vast stretch of space filled with remnants from the solar system's early days. By studying these icy bodies, scientists can glean important clues about how our solar system formed over 4.5 billion years ago. One of the most famous inhabitants of this belt is Pluto, once considered the 9th planet, but now recognized as a dwarf planet. Observing these distant objects also helps astronomers understand the dynamics of the outer solar system and the potential for discovering more celestial bodies. So next time you gaze at the stars, remember that the Kuiper Belt is like a treasure chest of cosmic history just waiting to be explored. Why exactly does a rich vocabulary improve mental health? Research indicates that having a diverse vocabulary might actually help shield us from depression. When people possess a wider range of words to express their emotions, they become better equipped to process and manage their feelings. This skill, known as emotional granularity, allows individuals to pinpoint and articulate their moods more precisely, enhancing self-awareness and emotional resilience. For instance, someone who can differentiate between feeling anxious and feeling bored can address their emotions more effectively. This leads to better communication with others, fostering connections and relationships that bolster happiness. In essence, by expanding our vocabulary, we not only become better communicators, but also potentially safeguard our mental well-being. So next time you learn a new word, remember that you might just be investing in your happiness. Did you know Komodo dragons can have virgin births? This unique ability, known as parthenogenesis, allows female Komodo dragons to lay fertile eggs without ever mating with males. As a result, the offspring are clones of their mother, which can be a lifesaver in isolated areas where male dragons are hard to find. While this might sound like a superpower, relying solely on virgin births limits genetic diversity, making the species less adaptable over time. Traditional mating, on the other hand, helps introduce new genes into the population, enhancing their ability to evolve and adapt to changes in their environment. This fascinating dual reproductive strategy showcases the incredible adaptability of Komodo dragons, positioning them as one of the most resilient reptiles on Earth. Isn't it amazing how nature equips these creatures to survive in such challenging habitats? Did you know a $2 bail changed a life? In 2014, Itab Del Salem found himself trapped in a nightmare after being jailed due to a misunderstanding about his bail. This $2 fee, which seems minuscule on its own, kept him imprisoned for 5 long months because of communication issues between the court and the jail. This case sheds light on the glaring mistakes in our justice system, where such a small amount can dictate someone's freedom. Itab's experience raises critical questions about how bail systems can sometimes fail people, especially those who are poor or don't have advocates to help navigate legal processes. The situation reveals the need for reforms to ensure that justice is not only swift, but also fair and informed. So how can we avoid allowing something as trivial as $2 to prevent human lives from flourishing? You won't believe this about lightning strikes. Every year, Earth experiences millions of lightning strikes, but one country stands out for its astonishing lightning activity. That country is Venezuela, particularly a region called Lake Maracaibo. This area is known for the Catatumbo lightning, a phenomenon where lightning flashes almost continuously for around 140 to 160 nights each year. The combination of warm, moist air from the lake and the cooler air flowing down from the mountains creates ideal storm conditions. While these impressive light shows can be breathtaking, they also bring challenges. Power outages and forest fires can occur due to strikes hitting trees and buildings. So whether you find lightning beautiful or scary, it's hard to deny its power and impact on our planet. Have you ever witnessed a lightning storm up close? Hard to believe, but China celebrates Valentine's Day differently. On August 9th, many people in China enjoy a unique celebration known as Qixi Festival, often referred to as Chinese Valentine's Day. This day has deep roots in history, originating from an ancient tale about a beautiful girl named Jinu and a cowherd named Niulang. According to legend, they were separated by the Milky Way, but could reunite just once a year on the 7th day of the 7th lunar month. During Qixi, couples express their love through various activities such as making and sharing gifts, giving flower bouquets, and even cooking special meals together. The festival highlights not only romance, but also the value of love and commitment. In modern times, it has become a vibrant occasion filled with parties, special dates, and sweet surprises. So next time you think of Valentine's Day, remember that China has its own beautiful way to celebrate love. Explore the majestic Hohenzollern Castle in Germany. This stunning medieval castle, perched atop a mountain, enchants visitors with its impressive towers and rich history. Hohenzollern, located in the picturesque region of Kassel, has undergone meticulous restoration that brings its grandeur back to life. Imagine walking through ancient stone walls that once sheltered nobility, all while enjoying breathtaking views of the surrounding countryside. As you wander through its halls, you can learn about the castle's fascinating past and its role in local legends. The site has become a favored spot for tourists seeking adventure and history alike. Families, couples, and history buffs all flock to Hohenzollern to explore its towers, participate in guided tours, and enjoy themed events that celebrate medieval culture. A visit here offers not just a glimpse into the past, but also a chance to create lasting memories. Can you see yourself standing on the castle's battlements, taking in the view that countless visitors have admired for centuries? Have you ever wondered about Japan's strict gun laws? Japan is known for having some of the most stringent gun regulations in the world. Remarkably, even amidst tragedies, these laws are enforced consistently. For example, when a police officer tragically died by suicide using a firearm, the authorities posthumously charged him with violating gun regulations. This sharp contrast highlights Japan's unwavering commitment to firearm safety and the control of weapons in society. The process to legally own a gun in Japan is no small feat. Prospective owners must undergo rigorous background checks, mental health evaluations, and comprehensive training courses. As a result, private gun ownership is rare, making violent crime rates significantly lower than in many other countries. The incident involving the police officer emphasizes not just the laws themselves, but the cultural emphasis on responsibility and the weight that these regulations hold in daily life. How does this impact public safety and perceptions of gun ownership? Prepare to be amazed by paragliding stunts in Turkey. Recently, speed flyer Valentin Delik captured everyone's attention by skimming over hot air balloons at breathtaking speeds. This incredible stunt isn't just a wild thrill, it demands exceptional control and pinpoint timing. Imagine soaring through the sky, maneuvering just inches away from colorful hot air balloons while maintaining the perfect balance to stay aloft. Paragliding, a sport that allows pilots to glide gently on thermal currents, can transform into a heart-pounding adventure when athletes like Delik push the boundaries. Every twist and turn requires not only skill, but also a deep understanding of wind patterns and safety. Delik's daring feat showcases what is possible when passion and precision meet in the air. It has inspired many to take to the skies and try paragliding for themselves. Will you take the leap into this thrilling world? Explore the truth behind Hoovervilles during the Great Depression. During the 1930s, America faced an economic crisis that left millions struggling to survive. As jobs disappeared and families lost their homes, desperate individuals turned to building makeshift towns known as Hoovervilles. Named after President Herbert Hoover, these shanty towns sprang up across the nation, with people blaming him for their hardships. Constructed from scrap materials like cardboard and wood, Hoovervilles reflected the resilience and resourcefulness of their inhabitants. These communities often included basic necessities such as food, shelter, and even makeshift schools, providing some semblance of normalcy amid poverty. While they were a stark reminder of the era's challenges, Hoovervilles also highlighted the strength of human spirit. Many residents banded together to support one another, sharing resources and stories of hope. As America worked to recover from the Great Depression, Hoovervilles faded, but their legacy remains a powerful symbol of perseverance and community spirit in tough times. How have such responses to hardship shaped our history? Guess what really drives happiness and health? Research shows that spending at least 120 minutes outdoors each week can significantly improve both physical health and mental well-being. Engaging with nature, whether it's a leisurely walk in the park or gardening, helps us shake off stress and feel more content. These 2 hours don't have to be in one go. They can be spread across days, making them easy to fit into a busy schedule. The fresh air, sunlight, and greenery work wonders, lifting our spirits and boosting our mood. Imagine the feeling of a gentle breeze or the calming sounds of birds chirping. This connection to the natural world acts as a remedy for the overwhelming pressures of modern life. So if you're searching for a simple way to enhance your mood and health, why not make nature a part of your weekly routine? You might be shocked to learn that Americans love coffee. With a staggering 146 billion cups consumed each year, the United States stands as one of the world's top coffee consumers. Just imagine the sheer volume of coffee that represents. It could fill an average-sized lake over 10 years. This caffeine boost is more than a morning ritual. It's woven into the fabric of daily life and culture across the nation. From bustling coffee shops on every corner to cozy home brews, coffee serves as a comforting companion for countless Americans. Whether it's a quick grab and go or a leisurely cafe visit, each cup offers a moment of connection, relaxation, or energy. This fascination with coffee also drives a thriving industry rich in diversity, with specialty brews and artisanal roasting gaining popularity. Why do you think coffee has such a grip on our routines and social lives? This might surprise you. George Washington Carver's legacy lives on. Carver, a remarkable figure in American history, was the first African American to have a national park named in his honor, nestled in the beautiful landscape of Missouri. Celebrated primarily for his groundbreaking work in agriculture, especially with peanuts and sweet potatoes, he transformed farming practices and helped countless farmers thrive. But Carver's talents didn't stop there. He was also an accomplished pianist and painter. His artwork even made waves at the 1893 World's Fair in Chicago, showcasing his creative spirit beyond science. Carver's dedication to education and innovation continues to inspire generations, reminding us that passion and perseverance can lead to lasting change. So next time you enjoy peanut butter or appreciate art, think about how this incredible man shaped our world in more ways than one. Prepare to be amazed by the Glowstone mug. This innovative product is revolutionizing how we enjoy our hot beverages. Designed to keep coffee at the perfect temperature for up to an hour, the Glowstone mug employs 30-minute heating cycles that gently warm your drink. Crafted from sleek white porcelain, it not only excels at retaining heat, but also brings out the rich flavors of your favorite brews. With its unique integrated heating system, you can sip on your coffee without worrying about it getting cold too quickly. Plus, the light bar on the mug adds a touch of flair, indicating when your beverage is at just the right temperature to savor. Imagine sitting down to enjoy your morning coffee, knowing that the Glowstone mug is working to keep it warm while you take a moment for yourself. Whether you prefer a bold espresso or a smooth latte, this mug is designed to enhance your coffee experience. So are you ready to elevate your coffee game with this stylish, smart mug? Did you know sleep deprivation can trick your brain? When we don't get enough sleep, our brains can experience something fascinating called microsleeps. These are brief moments of sleep that can last just a few seconds, and they occur without us even realizing it. Microsleeps are the brain's way of taking a quick break to preserve vital functions. When you're running on empty, like during an all-nighter or a stressful week, your brain can flicker in and out of reality, sometimes even while you're doing something important, like driving or working. This protective measure might seem like a strange response, but it highlights how essential sleep is for our cognitive function. In fact, a lack of proper sleep can impact your attention, memory, and decision-making. Next time you feel foggy-headed, remember that your brain is battling to keep you functioning even in those tiny moments of shut-eye. Why not prioritize a good night's sleep? Discover the mysteries of our uncharted oceans. Less than 5% of the ocean has been explored by humans, making it one of the most mysterious places on our planet. While we've landed rovers on Mars and mapped its surface, we're still mostly in the dark about what lies beneath the waves of our own seas. Much of our knowledge comes from satellite data and sonar mapping, tools that help researchers piece together the vastness of oceanic life and geological wonders. Imagine the secrets hidden in these deep waters, unknown species waiting to be discovered, and unique formations that could rewrite what we know about Earth. Scientists believe the ocean's depths may hold treasures beyond our wildest dreams, from new medicines to insights into climate change. So why do we neglect such a crucial part of our planet? It's time to invest in ocean exploration and unlock the secrets waiting for us beneath the waves. Is it really true that Japan has slap bars? In this fascinating aspect of Japanese culture, there are actual bars where patrons can pay to receive a slap from a stranger. This unique experience is meant to provide a mix of shock and amusement, allowing individuals to step outside their comfort zones. At these establishments, the slaps are often delivered with a playful twist, combining humor with surprise. Designed to provide an unusual form of entertainment, these slap bars attract curious guests looking for a memorable night out. In a society that values politeness and restraint, such a concept stands out as a bold departure from the norm. The slaps can vary in intensity, and patrons usually choose their slap based on how daring they feel. This quirky trend raises questions about personal boundaries and the ways people seek excitement in their lives. So if you're ever in Japan, would you dare to experience this wild adventure? It's definitely a conversation starter. Let's uncover the truth about the Tree of Death. Its real name is the manchineel tree, and it's one of the most poisonous trees in the world. This tropical tree, found in the Caribbean and parts of Central America, might look innocent with its glossy green leaves and sweet-smelling fruit, but touching it can lead to severe skin burns. The sap of the manchineel contains a potent toxin that can cause blistering, making it dangerous even to stand under it in a rainstorm, as the rain can wash the sap onto your skin. The tree's fruit, often likened to a small apple, is also highly toxic, and consuming it can lead to serious illness or even death. Locals often mark these trees with warnings to keep unsuspecting tourists away. So next time you're on a tropical beach, make sure you know which trees to avoid. Your safety depends on it. What if I told you Elvis changed music forever? In 1954, Elvis Presley recorded his first single, That's All Right, with Sun Records, a moment that marked the beginning of a musical revolution. By skillfully blending country sounds with rhythm and blues, he created a unique style that resonated with a wide audience. This innovative mix not only showcased his incredible vocal talent, but also introduced rock and roll to the mainstream, earning him the title of the King of Rock and Roll. People couldn't get enough of his lively performances and magnetic charisma, which drew fans from all walks of life. His songs, infused with energy and soul, broke through racial barriers and changed the music landscape forever. With each track, Elvis pushed the boundaries, setting trends that would inspire countless artists for generations. From his hip-shaking dance moves to his iconic hairstyle, Elvis became a cultural phenomenon. His influence remains palpable today, proving that genuine talent can leave an indelible mark on history. Isn't it fascinating how one artist can reshape an entire genre? Can you imagine that tennis rackets are still strung by hand? In an age where machines dominate many sports, it might surprise you to learn that professional tennis rackets rely on human touch for their final assembly. While technology has made it easier to adjust string tension accurately, the delicate process of weaving the strings together remains a carefully crafted skill performed by expert stringers. These specialists use their hands to manually insert each string, ensuring that every racket meets the specific preferences of its player. This artisanal approach allows for unbeatable precision, a crucial factor that can affect how the ball feels on impact. Stringers pay close attention to the materials, tension, and patterns to optimize the racket's performance, adapting to the unique styles of top players. So next time you watch a match, remember the craftsmanship behind that perfect serve. You might be shocked to learn that McDonald's began in 1940. Two brothers, Dick and Mac McDonald, opened the first restaurant in San Bernardino, California. This fast food joint was far from the massive franchise we know today. The original menu was refreshingly simple yet innovative, featuring just 9 items: hamburgers, fries, soft drinks, and milkshakes. The brothers focused on efficiency, which allowed them to serve delicious meals quickly. Their idea of serving meals fast appealed to those looking for a quick bite to eat during the post-war era. It wasn't just the food that set them apart. They also employed clever marketing strategies and streamlined cooking methods that paved the way for the modern fast food experience. People flocked to their restaurant, eager to try this new dining experience, which laid the foundation for what would become an international phenomenon. From those humble beginnings, McDonald's has grown into one of the biggest restaurant chains in the world, serving billions of customers every year. Isn't it fascinating to think about how it all started with just 9 menu items? Hard to believe, but sperm whales dive deeper than you think. These incredible creatures can plunge down to 7,000 feet, which is about 200 meters below the ocean's surface. To find their favorite meal, the elusive giant squid, they can hold their breath for over an hour. How do they manage such impressive feats? Sperm whales have a special flexible rib cage that can collapse under the immense pressure of the deep sea. Plus, their muscles store a significant amount of oxygen, allowing them to stay submerged longer. Not only that, but sperm whales have the largest brain of any animal, weighing in at around 17 pounds. This massive brain helps them develop complex social structures and excellent communication skills, making their underwater lives rich and fascinating. So next time you think about ocean life, remember the extraordinary depths that sperm whales can explore. Ever wonder how Range World was filmed so fast? It's not every day you hear about a feature-length movie being shot in just 2 weeks, but that's exactly what happened with this thrilling film. Directed by a talented team, Ranged World pulls viewers into an immersive story packed with action and adventure, all within a tight 95-minute runtime. The quick filming schedule is a testament to meticulous planning and the dedication of the cast and crew who worked around the clock. They used innovative techniques and efficient shooting methods to get the most out of each day. With carefully crafted scenes and a strong script in hand, every moment was precious. This speed didn't compromise the film's quality. Instead, it fostered a unique energy that truly captivates. How does a film thrive under such pressure? It's all about teamwork and passion. Can you freeze in ice for over 4 hours? On May 24, 2024, Andre Bellaby Elamu set a remarkable world record for the longest duration of total contact with ice, lasting an astounding 4 hours and 5 minutes in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. While this might sound extreme, Andre's goal was more than just a personal challenge. He aimed to raise awareness for autism. Preparing for this event took serious dedication, as he trained for over a year, incorporating various exercises to help his body cope with the freezing temperatures. Andre's accomplishment not only highlights human resilience, but also draws attention to important social issues. He faced harsh conditions, but his commitment to promoting understanding of autism turned his extraordinary feat into a powerful message. Activities like this can inspire others, showing how individuals can turn their passions into platforms for advocacy. Imagine the courage it takes to not only endure the cold, but to use that experience to foster empathy and support. What exceptional lengths might others go to for a cause they believe in? Unleash the ferocity of the wolverine. This remarkable creature, also called the Carcayu, is a medium-sized mammal that packs a serious punch. Known for its fierce disposition and fierce territorial instincts, the wolverine doesn't back down from a challenge, even when the odds seem stacked against it. With sharp claws and incredible strength, it can take down prey that is much larger than itself, such as deer or even larger animals. Wolverines are skilled hunters, using a combination of stealth and brute force to capture their meals. Living in rugged, remote areas, they roam vast territories, marking their space to deter rivals. They thrive in cold, snowy environments, where their thick fur provides insulation against harsh weather. This tough little mammal is often seen as a symbol of resilience in the wild. So next time you hear about a wolverine, remember its fierce spirit fuels its incredible survival skills. This might surprise you where the name duck comes from. The term duck actually has a fascinating origin tied to the unique feeding behavior of these charming birds. Instead of the name deriving from their webbed feet or waddling walk, it stems from how ducks dip their heads underwater to find food. This action, called ducking, is crucial for their survival, as they forage for aquatic plants, insects, and small fish hidden beneath the surface. The Old English word deuce refers to this very act, illustrating how language often reflects the behaviors of animals. It's intriguing to think that every time we refer to these delightful creatures, we're connecting to a behavior that's essential to how they live. So next time you watch a duck merrily diving, remember their name is a nod to their feeding habits, making it a perfect example of nature influencing language. How cool is it that our words can tell us so much about nature? What if I told you about a generous kindness? In 1967, Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King stepped in to help actress Julia Roberts by covering her hospital expenses. At the time, Roberts' parents were struggling to find proper accommodations due to racial discrimination, a harsh reality faced by many in the United States during the Civil Rights era. The King's act of compassion illustrates their commitment to social justice, not just for African Americans, but for all who faced inequality. By supporting the Roberts family, they demonstrated how love and empathy can bridge divides and challenge unfair systems. Julia Roberts would later become a celebrated actress. Yet this story reminds us that even those who achieve great success can encounter struggles due to discrimination. The kindness from the Kings showcased the importance of standing up for what is right, encouraging others to do the same in the fight against injustice. What if I told you black holes aren't cosmic vacuums? Many people picture black holes as giant space vacuums, pulling in everything around them. But that's a bit misleading. In reality, a black hole exerts a gravitational force just like any other massive object. For example, if our sun were to be replaced by a black hole of the same mass, Earth would keep orbiting it just like we do now. The critical point lies in the event horizon, which is the boundary around a black hole. Objects need to cross this threshold to be drawn in by its gravity. Think of it like a river. You can float along the surface without getting swept away. But if you try to swim against the current too close to the rapids, you might get pulled in. So while black holes are fascinating and powerful objects, they're not the cosmic monsters many believe them to be. Here's something incredible about Dutch farming. The Netherlands ranks as the second largest exporter of agricultural products in the world, just behind the United States, which has a landmass about 270 times larger. How do they do it? Dutch farmers are incredibly efficient, producing 5 times more food per hectare than the EU average. Their success comes from innovative techniques, advanced technology, and sustainable practices. Greenhouses, for instance, allow them to maximize crop yields while controlling variables like temperature and humidity. They also prioritize sustainability by using methods that minimize waste and water usage. This commitment not only boosts their production, but also sets global standards for farming. The Dutch agricultural sector is truly a marvel, demonstrating how a small country can lead the way in feeding the world. What can other nations learn from their success? Discover the first untethered spacewalk in history. In 1984, astronaut Bruce McCandless accomplished something that seemed like a scene from a science fiction movie. He floated 328 feet away from his spacecraft without any physical connection. This groundbreaking event marked a significant milestone for space exploration. Equipped with a unique backpack containing 24 nitrogen jets, McCandless navigated the vastness of space, using precise bursts of gas to steer himself. Imagine being miles above Earth, surrounded by the darkness of space, with only your skill and technology keeping you safe. McCandless's achievement opened the door for new possibilities in space missions, showing that astronauts could operate independently outside their spacecraft. This courageous venture not only expanded our understanding of what is possible in space, but also inspired future generations to think big about exploration. What more can we discover beyond our planet? Prepare to be amazed by hydrogen fuel cells. These remarkable devices generate electricity through a simple reaction between hydrogen and oxygen, creating water and heat as the only byproducts. This process not only produces clean energy, but also helps reduce harmful emissions, making hydrogen fuel cells a game changer in the fight against climate change. Imagine a car that runs on hydrogen, releasing only water vapor instead of pollution. Besides transportation, these fuel cells can also power homes and industries, offering a versatile solution for sustainable energy needs. With advancements in technology, hydrogen fuel cells are becoming more efficient and affordable, opening doors to a future powered by clean energy. So will we see a shift from traditional fossil fuels to this innovative energy source in our daily lives? Did you know dreams can feel so real? Approximately 80% of people report experiencing dreams that are so vivid, they sometimes question whether they actually happened in real life. These colorful and detailed dreams can involve people we know, places we visited, or even bizarre scenarios that never happen. This phenomenon happens due to the way our brains process emotions and experiences during REM sleep, which is the stage when dreaming occurs. In fact, scientists believe that dreaming plays a crucial role in our memory consolidation and emotional processing. So when you wake up feeling confused about whether something was real or just a dream, you're not alone. Many people share this experience, leading to fascinating discussions about the mysteries of the mind and the nature of reality. So the next time you find yourself pondering if a dream was real, remember that it's a common experience that connects us all. Could this shocking news claim a jackpot winner's life? Just moments after winning an incredible $4 million jackpot at a casino in Singapore, a man faced an unimaginable tragedy. He suffered a cardiac arrest right after hearing the life-changing news, a stark reminder of how powerful emotions can be. Experts suggest that winning such a massive sum might have triggered a surge of adrenaline and stress, leading to this sudden health crisis. Heart problems can sometimes be worsened by intense emotional experiences, such as excitement or shock. While casinos are designed to thrill and entertain, this story highlights the risks that can accompany high-stakes gambling. As the man celebrated his win, the unexpected twist of fate turned joy into tragedy. His story serves as a cautionary tale, urging us to consider the impact of extreme emotions on our health. What happens when happiness and shock collide in such dramatic ways? It reminds us that while jackpots can bring fortune, they can also bring unforeseen consequences. What if I told you celery isn't magic after all? Many people believe that celery is a negative calorie food, meaning it supposedly takes more energy to digest than the calories it provides. While it's true that celery is low in calories and packed with water, your body still absorbs some energy from it. A typical stalk of celery contains about 10 calories, and while munching on this crunchy veggie does burn a few calories, the amount isn't enough to create a significant calorie deficit. So if you're hoping to shed pounds simply by snacking on celery, you might want to rethink that plan. Instead, consider adding celery to your meals for extra flavor and nutrition. It's rich in vitamins and minerals, making it a healthy choice, but it works best as part of a balanced diet rather than a standalone solution for weight loss. Enjoy it in salads, soups, or with hummus instead. Believe it or not, Harley Quinn started as a sidekick. This vibrant character first burst onto screens in the 1992 Batman animated series as Harley King, where she was introduced as a playful and charming companion to the Joker. Created by writer Paul Dini and artist Bruce Timm, Harley quickly captured fans' hearts with her quirky personality and distinctive jester costume. Over time, she became so popular that DC Comics decided to incorporate her into the comic book universe. This marked the beginning of Harley's evolution from a mere sidekick to an iconic anti-heroine who often challenges traditional gender roles. In various media, comics, movies, and even video games, Harley showcases her complexity, embodying both mischief and empathy. Today, she stands as a symbol of empowerment and rebellion, resonating with fans across generations. Isn't it fascinating how a character can evolve so dramatically? Let's uncover the truth about Alaska's stingheads. This traditional dish is especially beloved among the salmon people of Alaska, who have made fascinating adaptations over the years. Stingheads are made by using fish heads, typically from salmon, which are cooked and often seasoned to create a nutritious meal. Originally, these heads were a simple source of sustenance, but as food preferences and health awareness evolved, so did the preparation methods. Nowadays, many people enjoy stingheads for both their rich taste and their health benefits. Packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are great for heart health, stingheads represent a blend of culture and nutrition. By embracing their heritage while also prioritizing wellness, the salmon people illustrate how food traditions can evolve without losing their essence. Have you ever tried a dish that holds a deep cultural significance? Here's what actually happens when you visit Uluru. Uluru, or Ayers Rock, is a stunning 142 feet tall monolith in Australia that holds deep spiritual significance for the Anangu people, the traditional custodians of this land. In 2019, climbing Uluru became officially banned, marking a significant step toward honoring the rich culture and traditions of the Anangu. While adventurers can no longer ascend the rock, they can still explore its base, where numerous walking trails allow visitors to experience its majestic presence up close. Along these paths, you'll discover informative signs and guided tours that share stories about the area's history and the Aboriginal connection to the land. This shift encourages everyone to appreciate and respect indigenous culture while enjoying the natural beauty of Uluru. What do you think about the decision to ban climbing? Have you ever wondered where you'd end up? If you could dig a straight hole through the earth starting in Argentina, you would actually end up somewhere near China. This fascinating idea points to something called antipodes, which are places on opposite sides of our planet. Just imagine passing through all those layers of the earth, from the crust to the mantle and finally the outer core, which is molten rock. Of course, digging a hole like this isn't feasible because of those extreme temperatures and intense pressure. Still, this thought experiment shows just how immense our Earth really is and invites us to think more about geography. It makes you appreciate how interconnected the world is, even when you're considering what lies beneath our feet. Isn't it mind-blowing to think about where we stand in relation to the rest of the globe? Here's a wild fact about Gilligan's Island. The original run of this beloved show left its castaways trapped on the island for its entire duration. Fans were glued to their screens, wondering if Gilligan, the skipper, and the rest of the crew would ever escape their tropical prison. It wasn't until a 1978 TV movie that they finally got rescued, but instead of a happy ending, they found themselves stranded once again. Then in 1981, the fun took a twist when the Harlem Globetrotters visited the resort built by the former castaways, making for a hilarious crossover. This quirky blend of comedy and adventure has helped turn Gilligan's Island into an enduring pop culture phenomenon. The shipwrecked adventures, quirky characters, and mishaps continue to capture the imagination of new generations. You might wonder how a simple show about castaways became such a timeless classic, right? Have you ever wondered why solar panels are popular? Solar panels convert sunlight into electricity using photovoltaic PV cells, primarily made from silicon. When sunlight hits these cells, it energizes the electrons inside them, leading to the creation of an electric current. This current is initially in the form of direct current, DC, which isn't suitable for powering most homes and businesses. To make it usable, this DC is transformed into alternating current, AC, by an inverter. One of the coolest things about solar energy is its sustainability. It's a clean power source that reduces our reliance on fossil fuels and lowers greenhouse gas emissions. Over the years, the cost of installing solar panels has also decreased significantly, making it more accessible for homeowners and businesses alike. As more people realize the benefits of conserving energy and saving money, solar panels continue to gain popularity. So could they power your home next? Did you know bananas top Walmart's sales list? This beloved fruit isn't just popular for its taste, it's also affordable, healthy, and incredibly convenient. Every day, shoppers across the country reach for bananas, making them the ultimate grocery staple. With their bright yellow skin and easy-to-peel nature, bananas provide a quick snack option that's packed with nutrients like potassium and vitamin C. Walmart sells millions of bananas weekly, ensuring they stay stocked for families looking for nutritious choices. The fruit's versatility makes it perfect for breakfast, lunch, or even dessert in smoothies and baked goods. No wonder they fly off the shelves. As more people prioritize healthy eating, bananas remain a go-to for many, demonstrating that sometimes the simplest foods can be the most loved. Have you added bananas to your shopping list this week? Did you know that astronauts eat from bags in space? In the weightlessness of space, every little detail matters, especially when it comes to meals. To prevent crumbs and food particles from floating around and possibly damaging equipment or astronauts themselves, space food is packaged in tubes and sealed bags. This special packaging keeps everything contained, allowing astronauts to enjoy their meals safely. When it comes time to eat, they use specially designed ovens to heat their food, just like you might do at home. but with some space-age twists. Even seasoning requires adjustment. Salt, for instance, must be dissolved in liquid form so it won't drift away. This innovative approach ensures that astronauts get to enjoy a variety of flavors and nutrients, making their dining experiences in space as enjoyable as they can be, even thousands of miles above Earth. Can you imagine eating that way? Can you imagine that your pinky is so powerful? This small finger contributes around 50% of your total grip strength. Many people underestimate the pinky's role in everyday tasks, but it plays a key part in helping us hold on to things securely. Without it, you might find simple tasks like opening jars or gripping a tennis racket much more challenging. The pinky balances the hand, allowing the other fingers to work more effectively. When you lose a pinky, it can lead to an awkward grip and often makes it harder to perform even basic activities like writing or typing. Research shows that our grip strength is not just about muscle. It's about the coordination of all our fingers working together. So next time you give a thumbs up or shake hands, remember how important that little pinky is to your strength and dexterity. Have you taken a moment to appreciate your pinky today? Here's a wild fact about black holes. Did you know that black holes aren't actually permanent structures in the universe? According to the famed physicist Stephen Hawking, they can gradually lose energy over time through a fascinating process known as Hawking radiation. This happens when particles near the event horizon, the point of no return, interact in such a way that one particle escapes while the other gets pulled into the black hole. The escaping particle carries away energy, causing the black hole to lose mass slowly. Although this process is incredibly slow, taking billions of years, it suggests that black holes could eventually vanish entirely. Imagine a universe without black holes, those mysterious cosmic monsters that warp space and time. It's an astonishing thought that even the most powerful entities in the universe may not last forever. Could this change our understanding of space? What happened to trees during the Carboniferous period? During this fascinating time, which lasted from about 359 to 299 million years ago, Earth's landscape was dominated by towering trees that grew in lush, swampy environments. Interestingly, these trees faced a unique situation. They died but didn't decompose. This unusual phenomenon occurred because there were no large land animals, like herbivores, to munch on them, nor were there fungi capable of breaking down their tough, woody structures. As a result, instead of turning into compost, these massive trees piled up over time. The remains eventually transformed into thick deposits of coal, which we mine today for energy. This process played a crucial role in shaping our planet's atmosphere and ecology. The vast coal beds we find now are direct descendants of this ancient accumulation, showcasing a moment when nature's recycling system hit a strange standstill. Can you imagine a world where fallen trees simply kept stacking up? Discover the downfall of the spam king, Alan Ralsky. In 2003, a local article unveiled the opulent lifestyle of Alan Ralsky, who earned notoriety as the Spam King. His extravagant spending and lavish tastes did not sit well with everyone. Critics decided to strike back, taking action to turn the tables on Ralsky. They hunted down his address and, to his dismay, signed him up for an avalanche of junk mail. Imagine this. At the height of his misfortune, he received hundreds of pounds of unwanted mail daily, piling up at his doorstep. This retaliatory strategy made a powerful statement against spamming and highlighted how people can unite against online harassment. In the age of email and digital communication, Ralsky's story serves as a reminder of the consequences of spam and how communities can push back against it. What do you think of this unique form of protest? This might surprise you. Germany charges for unused services. In Germany, residents must pay fees not just for using services, but even for the mere possibility of using them. This means that individuals are billed for TV and radio fees, regardless of whether they own a television or radio. This practice is intended as a precautionary measure, ensuring that resources can be allocated for public broadcasting. While some see it as a fair way to guarantee funding for quality programming, others argue it's unfair to pay for something you don't use. This approach highlights the balance between public service funding and individual rights. Many countries have different systems of financing public broadcasting. So how does this shape the media landscape? Could such a model work in other places, or would it be met with resistance? Can you imagine controlling machines with your mind? Arnav Kapoor, a brilliant student innovator, has made this dream come true with his revolutionary device called Alter Ego. This groundbreaking gadget allows users to interact with technology using nothing but their thoughts. How does it work, you ask? By translating neuromuscular signals into commands, Alter Ego helps people perform tasks like solving math problems or searching the internet without needing to speak a single word. This portable and non-invasive device opens up a world of possibilities, especially for individuals with mobility challenges or speech impairments. Imagine sitting in a cafe and sending an email or browsing your favorite website, all through the power of your mind. With technology advancing rapidly, tools like Alter Ego are not just a glimpse into the future. They are paving the way for a new era of communication and accessibility. As we explore the implications of such innovations, the question remains, how will this change our everyday lives? Is it really true that teeth can regenerate roots? Absolutely. If a tooth gets knocked out, you might have a chance to save it by quickly reinserting it into its socket. This incredible ability is due to your body's natural healing processes. The key is timing. The sooner you act, the better the chance of success. First, rinse the tooth gently in water, but avoid scrubbing it to keep its delicate structure intact. Next, carefully place the tooth back in its socket, making sure it's facing the right way. If it seems too tricky, you can place the tooth in a small container of milk or saline solution as a temporary measure. After that, rush to your dentist for professional help. They can support the tooth and monitor its healing. This fascinating fact reminds us that while our bodies have some remarkable healing abilities, they still require expert care to ensure a successful recovery. So the next time you face a dental emergency, remember to stay calm and act quickly. Your tooth might still have a fighting chance. Let's uncover the truth about glass bottles. Did you know that glass bottles, despite their ability to be recycled, can take up to a staggering 1 million years to decompose in a landfill? This lengthy process poses serious environmental concerns, especially as our planet grapples with waste management issues. The modern glass bottle machine, invented in 1903, transformed how we produce glass containers and made them more accessible than ever. This innovation allowed for mass production, leading to the glass bottle's rise in popularity across various industries, from beverages to cosmetics. However, the durability that made glass popular also means it lingers in landfills for centuries. Fortunately, recycling efforts can help mitigate this issue, allowing glass to be reused multiple times. It's essential to rethink our consumption and recycling habits. After all, how can we ensure that the beautiful glass bottles we love don't end up contributing to an endless cycle of waste? Here's a wild fact about global currency. A staggering 92% of the world's currency exists in digital form, meaning only 8% is in physical cash. This remarkable statistic shows how our shopping habits and financial transactions have evolved in recent years. With the rise of online banking, mobile payment apps, and cryptocurrency, many of us rarely use cash. Instead, we swipe our cards or tap our phones to make purchases. This shift reflects a broader transformation in the global economy, where convenience plays a vital role. Digital currency not only makes transactions faster, but also offers more security against theft compared to carrying cash. Furthermore, businesses benefit from lower costs associated with handling physical money. However, this digital transition raises questions about privacy and the potential for cybercrimes. As we move further into this cashless future, will we rely completely on digital currency, or will cash still have a place in our wallets? It's fascinating to think about how this trend impacts our daily lives and the economy as a whole. Guess what really drives your taste buds? Taste buds regenerate every 10 to 14 days, which means our sense of taste is constantly evolving. This fascinating process allows us to develop new preferences over time. For instance, think back to your childhood. You might have cringed at the thought of eating broccoli or spinach, but as you grow, your taste buds change, potentially transforming those once unpleasant veggies into a favorite dish. It's not just about age. Factors like exposure to new foods, memories tied to meals, and even changes in our health can shift what we crave. This regeneration happens in clusters, so when one taste bud dies off, a new one pops up in its place. So don't worry if you find yourself enjoying something you once disliked. Your changing taste buds are likely at play. Have you noticed any surprising food preferences as you've aged? Here's what actually happens when meteoroids enter Earth's atmosphere. A fascinating process leads to the formation of a unique sodium layer. Located at altitudes between 80 and 105 kilometers, this layer is made up of neutral sodium atoms released when meteoroids burn up as they streak through our atmosphere. As these cosmic travelers collide with air molecules, they heat up and start to break apart, releasing sodium and other metals into the upper layers of the atmosphere. This fleeting sodium layer is not just a curious phenomenon. It plays a crucial role in our understanding of the environment above us. Scientists study this layer to learn more about atmospheric chemistry and dynamics, and how different elements behave at high altitudes. So the next time you look up at the night sky and see a shooting star, remember that it could be helping shape the very air we breathe. Did you know that the Aurora Borealis has a twin? This dazzling light show, also called the Northern Lights, has a counterpart in the southern hemisphere known as the Aurora Australis, or Southern Lights. Both phenomena are caused by charged particles from the sun colliding with Earth's atmosphere. When these particles meet gases like oxygen and nitrogen high in the atmosphere, they produce stunning colors that dance across the sky. In the Northern Hemisphere, you can typically see the Aurora Borealis in places like Alaska and northern Canada, while the Aurora Australis can be viewed in regions like Antarctica and parts of Australia. These natural light displays are not just beautiful, they're also a reminder of the powerful forces at work in our solar system. So whenever you're outside at night in these locations, take a moment to look up. You might just catch the universe putting on a spectacular show. Did Stephen Hawking really run over toes? It might surprise you to learn that Stephen Hawking, the brilliant physicist known for his groundbreaking work in cosmology, had a playful side that stirred up some buzz. Rumors swirled about Hawking using his wheelchair to run over the toes of people he didn't particularly care for. While he often brushed off these tales as mere gossip, he couldn't help but chuckle when people confronted him about his supposed habit. Hawking's sharp wit and sense of humor shone through, even in lighthearted controversies about his behavior. This unique blend of genius and playfulness made him not just an iconic scientist, but also a beloved figure in popular culture. His ability to blend humor with his incredible intellect shows us that even the most serious minds can have a lighthearted side. So next time you hear of someone zipping around in a wheelchair, think of Hawking and the laughter he inspired. Was this just a myth, or did he really have a cheeky streak? Guess what really drives modern music notation? It all traces back to a monk named Guido of Arezzo, who revolutionized how we read music over 1,000 years ago. Before his innovative system, singing was mainly learned through oral tradition, making it challenging for many to master melodies. Guido introduced a clear and structured way to represent musical notes using lines and spaces, which helped singers easily identify pitches and rhythms. He also developed the solfege system, using syllables like do, ire, mi to teach scales. This transformation not only simplified music education, but also laid the groundwork for the musical scores we use today. Imagine how different our favorite songs would sound if we had to learn them by ear alone. Thanks to Guido's creativity, musicians can share their art more freely and connect with audiences worldwide. Isn't it fascinating how a single person can influence something so universal? Did you know sunlight can ruin your beer fast? Just a quick 10 seconds of direct sunlight can change your chilled beverage from delightful to undesirable. When beer is exposed to sunlight, a chemical reaction takes place that produces a compound known as skunky flavor. This happens because ultraviolet UV light interacts with hops, a key ingredient in brewing. The reaction creates 3-methyl-2-butene-1-thiol. the very essence of that unpleasant skunky taste. Many craft brewers take great care to package their beers in dark bottles or cans, specifically to protect them from this harmful light exposure. So next time you reach for a cold one on a sunny day, remember, it's best to keep it in the cooler or covered up. If you ever wondered why some beers taste strange after they've been sitting in the sun, now you know the science behind it. Your taste buds will thank you for keeping it shady while enjoying a refreshing brew. Here's a wild fact about the Wang Tunnel Road. This incredible road is hand-carved through a mountain in China, and it's famous not just for its stunning views, but also for its danger. Imagine driving along a narrow path cut right into the rock, with towering cliffs on one side and sheer drops on the other. The Wang Tunnel Road offers breathtaking sights of nature, but it demands respect due to its treacherous turns and constant need for focus. Travelers are often captivated by the landscape as they navigate this thrilling route, with every twist revealing another magnificent panorama. While adventurers and photographers flock to experience its beauty, caution is essential, as the road can be challenging in poor weather conditions. Whether you seek adventure or simply want to soak in the views, the Wang Tunnel Road is sure to leave lasting memories. Are you ready for an adventurous drive? Did you know Chanel No. 5 launched on May 5? This iconic perfume made its grand debut in 1921, perfectly timed to coincide with the 5th month of the year. Created by the renowned fashion designer Coco Chanel, this fragrance has captivated hearts for over a century. Its unique blend of floral and woody notes, including jasmine, rose, and sandalwood, revolutionized the perfume industry, making it one of the first ever to focus on a synthetic scent. The No. 5 held special significance for Chanel, and she believed it brought good luck. Today, Chanel No. 5 is more than just a fragrance. It's a symbol of glamour and sophistication, gracing the vanity tables of A-list celebrities and fashion icons around the world. With its timeless appeal, it's hard to imagine a world without this legendary scent. Why do you think it remains so popular after all these years? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Tarantino chose bats. Back in the late 90s, during a memorable episode of The Late Show with David Letterman, tensions flared when David Letterman threw a jibe at the renowned filmmaker Quentin Tarantino. Instead of taking the comment lightly, Tarantino, known for his fiery personality, responded with threats, making it clear he wasn't going to let the insult slide. Letterman, quick to handle the situation with his trademark humor, offered to fly Tarantino out to New York City to settle their differences face to face, and even let him pick the weapon of choice for their showdown. In an unexpected twist, Tarantino opted for bats. This quirky choice added a layer of absurdity to the situation, highlighting both men's unique personalities. While the confrontation never happened, this incident became one of those unforgettable moments in talk show history that shows how celebrities can craft their own narratives. Here's a wild fact about pea crabs and their hosts. These fascinating creatures are tiny crustaceans that have a unique way of life. Pea crabs, often no larger than a pea, spend their entire existence nestled safely inside the shells of oysters, clams, and mussels. This lifestyle may sound cozy, but it comes with its own challenges. As they settle into their host shells, pea crabs rely on them not just for protection, but also for food. They cleverly sneak bites of the nutrients meant for their hosts, which stirs a peculiar relationship between the two. This type of interaction is known as symbiosis, where one organism benefits while the other might be hurt, though most of the time, the relationship is pretty balanced. While pea crabs enjoy their free rides, they contribute to their host's ecosystem in subtle ways. This eccentric lifestyle showcases nature's creativity, revealing how species can adapt and thrive in unusual circumstances. Who knew that such little critters could have such an interesting life in the ocean's depths? Prepare to be amazed by the classic gin and tonic. This refreshing cocktail is made with just 2 main ingredients: gin and fizzy tonic water, creating a bubbly and zesty drink that many love. Often garnished with a slice of lime, the gin and tonic has a sophisticated yet unpretentious vibe that has charmed drinkers for generations. Its origins date back to the 19th century, when British officers in India mixed gin with tonic water, which contains quinine, a bitter compound that helped prevent malaria. Over time, this simple mix evolved into the iconic cocktail we know today, celebrated for its crisp flavor and invigorating qualities. Perfect for summer evenings or gatherings with friends, the gin and tonic is not only delicious but also versatile, allowing for unique variations with different botanicals and garnishes. So next time you sip this classic drink, you'll be enjoying a piece of history. What's your favorite twist on this timeless favorite? Turns out, the truth is that kitchen tools can be fun. The pencil sharpening knife is not just your average kitchen gadget. It looks like a giant pencil sharpener and makes food prep exciting. This creative tool is designed to carve gourmet shavings from various vegetables, including carrots, zucchinis, and even cucumbers. Imagine turning your ordinary salad into a beautiful artistic display with elegant vegetable ribbons. Using this unique knife opens up a whole new world of culinary creativity, perfect for impressing friends and family at dinner parties. Think about it. Rather than chopping vegetables for your meals, you can add a touch of flair and enhance presentation by using this nifty gadget. Whether you're a home cook or a professional chef, the pencil sharpening knife adds an element of surprise to your dishes. Are you ready to level up your cooking game with this playful tool? Let's uncover the truth about spring growth. Recent scientific studies reveal that children actually grow faster during the spring months. You might wonder why this happens. It turns out that longer days and increased sunlight play a crucial role in boosting growth in young bodies. Sunlight helps our bodies produce more vitamin D, which is essential for bone growth and overall health. As the days get sunnier, kids enjoy more outdoor playtime and physical activities, making them more active and engaged. This combination of increased light and movement stimulates growth hormones in their bodies. So it's not just the warmer weather inspiring daytime adventures, it's also nature's way of ensuring children maximize their growth during these vibrant months. Have you ever noticed how your kids seem to sprout up after a season of playing outside? It's truly fascinating how the environment influences health and growth. Ever thought about why Mandarin is so popular? Mandarin Chinese holds the title as the most spoken language worldwide, with over 1 billion people using it daily. This incredible number reflects not only the size of China's population, but also the widespread of the language across the globe, thanks to communities and businesses. Mandarin is unique because it features a rich tapestry of tones, where the meaning of a word can change entirely based on how it's pronounced. This tonal aspect can be challenging for learners, but it also makes Mandarin a fascinating study of sound and meaning. Additionally, Mandarin is deeply tied to Chinese culture and history, filled with idioms, poetry, and proverbs that reveal the values and philosophies of one of the world's oldest civilizations. As more people explore trade, travel, and cultural exchange, understanding Mandarin can open doors to new opportunities and connections across the world. Unlocking the secret of vitamin D for darker skin. Research shows that people with darker skin tones need more sunlight to produce enough vitamin D compared to those with lighter skin. This is because darker skin contains more melanin, a pigment that protects against too much sun exposure, but also reduces the skin's ability to synthesize vitamin D from sunlight. Vitamin D is essential for bone health and immune function, so if someone with darker skin isn't getting enough sun, they might face health issues. It's important to strike a balance. While sunlight is key, overexposure can lead to skin problems. This means individuals with darker skin should be aware of their vitamin D levels and consider spending more time outdoors, especially in the sunniest months. Additionally, dietary sources and supplements can also help bridge the gap. So how do you ensure you're getting enough of this vital vitamin? Ever thought about tornadoes in the UK? It might surprise you to learn that while the United States has the highest total number of tornadoes, the United Kingdom actually holds the title for the most tornadoes per square mile. This interesting fact showcases the unique weather patterns in the UK, where these swirling storms can occur more frequently in limited areas. Despite the US announcing more tornadoes overall, the UK's landscape allows for clusters of smaller tornadoes, often called mini-twisters, to form without much warning. Interestingly, the vast majority of these tornadoes in the UK are relatively weak, causing little to no damage. However, they can still be fascinating phenomena to witness. So the next time you think about tornadoes, don't just picture the mighty storms of America. Remember, the UK may have them appearing more often in smaller forms. What other weather surprises are out there waiting to be discovered? Prepare to be amazed by your dog's intelligence. Did you know that dogs can understand up to 250 different words and gestures? This amazing capability shows just how smart our furry friends really are. Their intelligence is often compared to that of a 2-year-old child, which means they grasp not just commands but also the emotions behind our words. For example, when you say walk or even just grab their leash, they can recognize what's coming next. This understanding comes from their ability to pick up on our tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language. Dogs also learn through repetition and association, which is why training them with consistent commands works so well. This impressive skill set allows dogs to connect deeply with us, making them not just pets, but cherished companions. So next time your dog responds to your words or gestures, remember they're not just guessing, they truly understand you. What if I told you the peregrine falcon flies faster than cars? This remarkable bird holds the record for the fastest dive in the animal kingdom, reaching breathtaking speeds of over 200 miles per hour. When it hunts, the peregrine falcon starts by soaring high in the sky, scanning the ground for potential prey. Once it spots something tasty, it tucks in its wings and dives straight down, using gravity to accelerate and gain incredible speed. This diving technique not only helps it catch its food with incredible precision, but also makes it one of nature's most effective hunters. To give you an idea of how fast that is, it can outpace sports cars zooming down the highway. With its sharp talons and keen eyesight, the peregrine falcon is truly a marvel of evolution. Isn't it amazing how such a small creature can achieve such awe-inspiring speeds? Guess what black oxygen reveals about our planet? Scientists have recently uncovered an amazing phenomenon known as black oxygen, which is produced by rocks found on the ocean floor. This exciting discovery challenges the idea that oxygen comes only from photosynthesis by living organisms like plants and algae. Instead, it shows that geological processes can create oxygen without needing sunlight. Imagine the implications of this finding. It opens new doors to understanding Earth's oxygen supply and emphasizes the significance of our environment in shaping life. Black oxygen suggests there may be hidden processes at work beneath the waves that we haven't fully explored yet. As scientists dig deeper into this topic, they may refine our comprehension of not just oxygen production, but also how life might exist in extreme, dark environments. This discovery could even reshape our search for life on other planets, where sunlight is scarce. Can you believe that rocks might be contributing to the air we breathe? Prepare to be amazed by Bakemonogatari's toothbrushing episode. In a surprising twist, this popular anime dedicates an entire episode to the art of brushing teeth. The animators went above and beyond, studying the intricate process of toothbrushing to depict it in a way that feels both dramatic and engaging. You might wonder how such a simple daily task could capture an audience's attention, but it's all about the details. This episode showcases the creativity in animation, turning a mundane activity into a captivating spectacle. With vibrant visuals and dynamic movements, viewers experience the brushing process as if they were right there in the bathroom. Bakemonogatari reminds us that even the smallest moments can hold rich storytelling potential, making us rethink the everyday things we often take for granted. Can you see yourself watching a toothbrushing adventure like this one? Hard to believe, but pharmacies sold whiskey during Prohibition. This unusual twist in American history turned drugstores into buzzing hotspots for booze. Prohibition, which began in 1920, aimed to eliminate alcohol consumption altogether. However, it created a lucrative loophole that allowed pharmacies to sell whiskey as a medicinal product. Doctors even wrote prescriptions for it, stating it could cure various ailments. As a result, many people flocked to local drugstores to grab their prescribed whiskey, leading to a surprising surge in sales for these pharmacies. Some enterprising pharmacists even mixed in their own concoctions to make the whiskey taste better. This unexpected boom in business shows how restrictive laws can sometimes fuel innovation, even in unexpected ways. So while officials thought they had stopped drinking, they inadvertently helped it thrive in a new form. How ironic is that? Is it really true that people live underground in Coober Pedy? In this unique Australian town, around 60% of the residents have chosen to escape the unforgiving desert heat by living in underground houses. Coober Pedy experiences scorching temperatures, especially during summer, making traditional homes less comfortable. By digging into the earth, these innovative inhabitants create cooler living spaces that not only protect them from extreme weather, but also offer a fascinating glimpse into how people adapt to their environment. These underground homes maintain a steady temperature throughout the year, ensuring a pleasant living experience even when outside temperatures soar. The design of these homes often incorporates natural resources for energy efficiency, making them both sustainable and practical. This lifestyle might seem unusual, but for the residents of Coober Pedy, it's a smart solution to a hot and challenging climate. Believe it or not, the Caspian Sea is a giant lake. This massive body of water, often mistaken for an ocean, holds the title of the world's largest lake. Located between Europe and Asia, the Caspian Sea spans about 143,000 square miles, making it bigger than any other freshwater or saltwater lake. What makes it truly unique is that it is completely landlocked, meaning it has no rivers draining into the ocean. Instead, the Caspian Sea is classified as an endorheic basin, which is a fancy way of saying that its water doesn't flow out to other places. It has several rivers flowing into it, like the Volga, but none that let its waters escape. Not only does this define its status as a lake, but it also creates a fascinating ecosystem host to diverse wildlife, including sturgeonfish. Famous for their caviar? Isn't it incredible to think about this vast lake with such intriguing features? Can you believe Hubble revealed Andromeda's secrets? The Hubble Space Telescope has delivered breathtaking images of the Andromeda Galaxy, the closest spiral galaxy to our Milky Way, located about 2.5 million light-years away. By combining over 600 individual photos, Hubble created a stunning composite image boasting a resolution of 200.5 billion pixels. This extraordinary detail allows astronomers to dive deep into the galaxy's structure, uncovering features that had remained hidden for centuries. Andromeda can even be seen with the naked eye, making it a fascinating target for amateur astronomers and stargazers alike. Thanks to Hubble's advanced technology, scientists can now study star formation and the galaxy's composition, enhancing our understanding of celestial bodies beyond our own. As we gaze into this cosmic wonder, we get a clearer picture of how galaxies evolve over time. This achievement not only showcases Hubble's abilities, but also sparks curiosity about what other mysteries dwell in the universe. What other secrets might we uncover with telescopes like Hubble? Why exactly does Alaska ban whispering while hunting? This unusual law is in place to maintain safety and focus during moose hunting. When hunters are out in the wild, the last thing they need is distractions that could lead to accidents or mistakes. Whispering can distract not only the hunter but also the moose they're trying to catch, making it harder to remain stealthy. Because moose are large animals known for their unpredictable behavior, any sudden sounds could startle them, leading to dangerous situations. To promote safer hunting practices, Alaska encourages everyone accompanying a hunter to keep their voices down and avoid creating noise that could disrupt the hunt. This law reflects the balance between enjoying nature and ensuring everyone stays safe while seeking a successful outing. The next time you think about hunting in Alaska, remember this unique piece of legislation. Surprised by cruise ship morgues? Cruise ships are designed for adventure and relaxation, but they also come equipped with morgues that can hold up to 10 bodies. This important feature ensures that passengers who pass away at sea are treated with dignity and respect. Imagine traveling to breathtaking destinations while knowing that the ship is prepared for any unexpected emergencies. The staff on board undergoes specialized training to handle such sensitive situations. When a passenger dies, clarity and compassion guide crew members as they follow legal procedures. Transporting the deceased back on land is done with careful attention, ensuring their families can hold necessary memorial services on shore. Although it is unfortunate, deaths can occur due to natural causes or health complications during long voyages. Cruise lines take these measures very seriously, prioritizing the well-being of all passengers aboard. This aspect of cruise ship operations highlights the complexity of maritime safety and care at sea, raising questions about how often such events truly happen. Can you imagine a statewide evacuation alert gone wrong? In 2005, Connecticut faced quite an unusual situation when an emergency alert mistakenly announced an evacuation for the entire state. The alert, which was supposed to address a different issue, alarmed residents across Connecticut. However, despite the gravity of the message, only about 1% of the population took the warning seriously enough to pack their bags and head for the hills. This incident highlights how people can react to emergencies, often weighing the credibility of the alerts they receive. Many residents chose to stay put, relying on their instincts or perhaps doubting the authenticity of the alert. Thankfully, the mistakenly sent message did not result in chaos, but it does serve as a reminder of the importance of clear communication during crises. What would you do if you received such an alert? Imagine paying $872 million for a website. This jaw-dropping amount was the price tag for the most expensive internet domain ever sold, illustrating just how valuable digital real estate has become in today's online world. In a landscape where everything from social media to e-commerce thrives, owning a prime domain is akin to possessing a coveted piece of physical land. Businesses and individuals alike recognize that a memorable, easy-to-find domain can be a game changer, pushing them ahead of competitors. Factors like brand recognition, search engine optimization, and consumer trust all hinge on the quality of a website's domain name. As online activity continues to surge, with businesses shifting more focus to digital spaces, it's no wonder that domains have grown increasingly pricey. This trend raises fascinating questions about the future of the internet and what it means for new entrepreneurs. Will we see even higher sales in the future? How will these domain prices shape online business strategies? The digital frontier keeps evolving. Guess what Samsung started as before tech fame? It may be surprising to learn that Samsung, famous for its innovative electronics, actually began as a small noodle-selling business in South Korea. Founded by Lee Byung-chul in 1938, Samsung started out by trading dried fish, locally grown produce, and yes, noodles. The company gradually expanded, venturing into various sectors including textiles, insurance, and food processing. Fast forward to 1970, Samsung made a pivotal shift when it entered the burgeoning tech industry, producing its first black and white television. This leap into technology set the stage for what would become a global powerhouse in electronics. Today, Samsung is recognized for its cutting-edge smartphones, televisions, and home appliances that shape the way we live. Isn't it fascinating to think about how a humble noodle shop turned into a giant that influences our daily lives? This transformation showcases not only Samsung's adaptability, but also the dynamic nature of business in response to market demands and technological advancements. Did you know the Jeffersonia plant honors Thomas Jefferson? This beautiful plant is a tribute to the former U.S. president, thanks to botanist Benjamin Smith Barton, who identified it in 1792. Jefferson was not just a statesman, he had a deep passion for botany and plants, which he explored through his gardens and writings. He even corresponded with fellow naturalists about various plant species spread across his estate at Monticello. Barton, recognizing Jefferson's enthusiasm, chose to name the plant Jeffersonia as a sign of respect for his contributions to the field. This plant, often found in shaded areas of woodlands, boasts delicate white flowers that bloom in the spring, making it a beautiful sight to behold. Not only does the Jeffersonia stand as a reminder of Jefferson's interests, but it also highlights how intertwined nature and history can be. So the next time you see a Jeffersonia plant, remember that it carries a piece of American history with it. Isn't it fascinating how plants can connect us to influential figures in our past? Why exactly does a violin float in Venice? A stunning floating violin, crafted from recycled materials, gracefully glides through the enchanting canals of Venice, carrying a powerful message of hope. This unique instrument, made from items like plastic bottles and discarded wood, not only serves as an artistic marvel, but also highlights the environmental issues facing our planet. As it sails along the shimmering waters, the violin symbolizes resilience, creativity, and the potential for change. This vibrant piece of art inspires both locals and visitors to think about the importance of recycling and preserving our environment. Imagine a group of artists and environmentalists coming together to create something beautiful from waste, showcasing the idea that we can turn trash into treasure. As the floating violin moves through the picturesque scenery, it invites us all to dream of a brighter future, where art and sustainability coexist harmoniously. What could be more inspiring? Did you know your blood vessels could circle Earth twice? The human circulatory system is truly remarkable, stretching over 60,000 miles. That's enough to wrap around our planet more than twice. This incredible network consists of arteries, veins, and capillaries, all working together to keep your body functioning smoothly. Arteries carry oxygen-rich blood away from the heart, while veins return oxygen-poor blood back to the heart. Capillaries, the tiniest blood vessels, play a crucial role in exchanging nutrients and waste between blood and surrounding tissues. Think about it. With each heartbeat, your heart pumps blood through this extensive system, ensuring that every organ and cell receives what it needs to thrive. The circulatory system also helps regulate body temperature and supports your immune system. It's essential for delivering hormones and other vital substances throughout your body. Next time you feel your pulse, remember the journey your blood takes through this amazing 60,000-mile highway. The wonders of your own physiology are more extraordinary than you might have ever imagined. Why exactly does your cat choose you? Cats are among the few animals that have domesticated themselves, and this fascinating process is all about mutual benefit and adaptation. Unlike dogs, which humans selectively bred for specific traits over thousands of years, cats took a different path. They ventured into human habitats primarily because of the plentiful supply of rodents that gathered around farms and settlements. By offering their hunting skills, cats found a steady food source while effectively helping humans control pests. This relationship blossomed as both species realized the gains. Humans got pest control, and cats enjoyed a reliable dinner. As they roamed closer to human communities, cats began to adopt our ways, becoming more sociable and tolerant of our presence. Today, many cat owners wonder about the bond they share with these mysterious creatures, and it's all rooted in that ancient partnership. What makes your cat unique in this journey? Here's what actually happens when trees live forever. Trees are the longest living organisms on Earth, showcasing incredible lifespans that mesmerize scientists and nature lovers alike. Take Methuselah, a bristlecone pine in California that has been alive for over 4,800 years. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Consider the Pando Grove in Utah, a remarkable clonal tree system estimated to be around 80,000 years old. This grove consists of genetically identical trees connected by a single root system, making it a striking example of nature's resilience. These trees can regenerate themselves through their roots, effectively achieving a form of immortality unless they encounter drastic environmental changes, such as wildfires or severe climate shifts. So the next time you walk through a forest, remember, some of these giants are ancient survivors, quietly thriving through the millennia. What secrets do they hold about our planet's history? Here's something incredible about the Danyang Kunchun Grand Bridge. Stretching an astonishing 164 kilometers, this bridge holds the title of the longest in the world. Located in China, it elegantly spans the Yangtze River Delta, showcasing remarkable engineering and design. Completed in 2010 and officially opened a year later, the bridge was the fruit of intense labor. Nearly 10,000 workers dedicated 4 years to its construction. Imagine the coordination it takes for such a massive project. The bridge is not just about length, it also connects various regions, enhancing transportation and boosting local economies. Traveling across this magnificent structure, you can appreciate the stunning views of the surrounding landscape while understanding the monumental effort that went into its creation. With such impressive statistics, the Danyang Kunchun Grand Bridge stands as a testament to human ingenuity. How many other landmarks have similar stories to tell? Did you know dogs are banned from Antarctica? This unusual rule began in 1994 as a way to protect the fragile ecosystem of the continent. The primary concern was the native seal populations, which could fall victim to diseases brought by dogs. Before this ban, dogs were used for transportation and companionship in the icy environment, but their presence posed a risk to the wildlife. By eliminating dogs from the area, scientists aimed to create a healthier habitat for seals and other native animals. The decision forms part of a larger commitment to safeguarding Antarctica's unique environment, as it is home to many species found nowhere else on Earth. Now, only specific research activities are permitted, keeping human impact minimal. This ban highlights how crucial it is to balance human activities with the need to protect vulnerable ecosystems. Have you ever thought about how we can help preserve such beautiful yet delicate places? This might surprise you. Underwater lakes exist. These fascinating phenomena, known as brine pools, form when salt deposits dissolve deep in the ocean, creating a super salty solution that is denser than the surrounding seawater. Because of this density, brine pools don't mix with other ocean waters, leading to unique underwater landscapes. These environments can be incredibly hostile to most marine life, often displaying high levels of salinity and toxicity that few organisms can tolerate. However, some specially adapted creatures, like certain types of microbes and extremophils, actually thrive in these salty cradles. Interestingly, scientists have only begun to explore these brine pools and many remain undiscovered. Researchers believe that studying these underwater lakes could offer insights into life in extreme conditions, potentially even helping us understand how life might exist on other planets. What hidden wonders might we uncover in these alien-like realms? Believe it or not, handbags have a fascinating history. The first handbags, called reticules, appeared in the 18th century and were mostly for show. These delicate little purses were designed to hold just a few small items, like a handkerchief or a coin. In contrast, men carried larger satchels filled with practical necessities, showing an early example of bag inequality based on gender. While women were often expected to prioritize style over function, men's bags were robust and designed for utility. This trend has carried through the ages, with modern handbags still often focusing on aesthetics rather than practicality, while men's bags lean towards being functional. Today's handbags come in all shapes and sizes, but their stylish roots remind us of this interesting history. How has the role of handbags changed in today's fashion world? Prepare to be amazed by owls' unique eye feature. Did you know that owls have a remarkable anatomical trait that sets them apart from most birds? As their large eyes take up a significant portion of their skull, a small part of these eyes can actually be seen near their ears. This quirky adaptation plays a crucial role in enhancing their night vision, which is essential for hunting in low-light environments. By being able to see better in the dark, owls can easily spot their prey, like mice and insects. This unique structure not only gives owls their distinctive look, but also makes them incredibly effective hunters. So next time you hear the familiar hoot of an owl at night, remember how their special bone structure allows them to be masters of the dark? How cool is that? Did you know there are 195 countries in our world? This astonishing number reflects the diversity and complexity of human society. Each country has its own unique culture, traditions, languages, and forms of governance. From the bustling streets of Tokyo in Japan to the stunning landscapes of Brazil, these nations offer an incredible array of experiences. Officially, the count includes 193 member states of the United Nations and 2 observer states, the Holy See and Palestine. Each of these countries contributes to the rich tapestry of global civilization. For instance, the vast landscapes of Russia contrast sharply with the tropical charm of Indonesia. Each nation struggles with its own issues, such as economic challenges or environmental concerns. The countries vary in size, population, and resources, leading to fascinating comparisons in geography and lifestyle. Understanding this variety can deepen our appreciation of the world we live in. So what are some surprising facts about your favorite country? Let's uncover the truth about typewriters and Twain. The first book ever typed on a typewriter was none other than Mark Twain's beloved classic, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. This fascinating fact not only showcases Twain's innovative spirit, but also highlights how he embraced new technology in his writing. Imagine the clacking sounds of the typewriter as he crafted the adventures of young Tom along the mighty Mississippi River. Twain was a pioneer in many ways, using the typewriter to bring his vibrant characters and stories to life in a fresh format. At the time, the typewriter was a groundbreaking invention, transforming the way authors produced their work. By choosing to type his novel, Twain was stepping into the future of literature, opening doors for other writers to follow suit. Isn't it amazing to think that such a simple machine played a role in creating timeless literature? Here's something incredible about the impaler bird. The shrike, popularly known as the impaler bird, showcases a fascinating and somewhat gruesome behavior. This bird has a unique habit of impaling its prey, which can include insects and small vertebrates, on thorns or barbed wire. Why does it do this? By storing its food in such a way, the shrike ensures that it has a meal ready for later. This clever strategy also plays a surprising role in attracting mates. When potential partners see these impaled offerings, it's like a showcase of the shrike's hunting prowess and resourcefulness. Not only does this method serve as a practical solution for food storage, but it also doubles as a romantic display. Could you imagine impressing someone with your impressive dinner arrangements? The shrike's unusual combination of feeding and courtship highlights how diverse and intriguing animal behaviors can be, showing that nature always has a few surprises up its sleeve. Believe it or not, the Indian giant squirrel is massive. This impressive creature can stretch over 3 feet long, including its bushy tail, making it a true giant among squirrels. Weighing in at up to 4.4 pounds, it easily outshines the typical common squirrel, which is usually only about 22 inches long and weighs between 0.55 and 0.75 pounds. Found primarily in the forests of India, this vibrant animal sports a stunning coat of fur, often showcasing colors from deep black to bright orange. The Indian giant squirrel is not just about size, it's also known for its remarkable agility, leaping from tree to tree with ease as it forages for fruits, nuts, and flowers. As these squirrels play an important role in their ecosystem, helping to disperse seeds, they add a special charm to the woodlands they inhabit. Could there be a more fascinating sight than this large, colorful creature bounding through the treetops? Did you know that hindsight bias affects our memories? This psychological phenomenon, often called the "I knew it all along" effect, leads us to believe that we could have predicted an event after it has happened. For instance, if a basketball team loses a crucial game, fans might say they saw it coming all along, despite having supported the team just before the game. This effect can distort our recollection of how uncertain we truly felt at the time. Because of hindsight bias, we often overlook our previous gaps in knowledge or our flawed predictions. This can hinder our ability to learn from past mistakes, as we may feel overly confident about our judgment. Understanding this bias is essential, especially in areas requiring careful decision-making. By recognizing that our memories can be misleading, we can work towards becoming better thinkers and smarter decision-makers in the future. Why did Trex roam with modern humans? The truth is more mind-blowing than we think. The mighty Tyrannosaurus rex lived around 68 to 66 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period, which seems incredibly distant. However, what's truly fascinating is that T-Rex existed much closer in time to us than it did to the Stegosaurus, who roamed the Earth around 150 million years ago. This means that while the T-Rex was tearing through its environment just a few million years before the extinction event that wiped out the dinosaurs, the Stegosaurus had long disappeared. It's a stark reminder of how evolution and extinction shape our planet's history. So the next time you picture the age of dinosaurs, remember that the T-Rex and modern humans share a much more recent timeline than the ancient Stegosaurus. Isn't it amazing how our world is full of unexpected connections? Here's a wild fact about eating too many carrots. If you've ever heard that carrots help you see better, you might want to know that they can also make your skin turn a bit orange. This curious condition, called carotenemia, happens when you consume excessive amounts of beta-carotene, the pigment that gives carrots their vibrant color. While carrots are packed with vitamins and are excellent for your health, supporting your vision and boosting your immune system, you can actually overdo it. Eating too many carrots can lead to an unusual yellowish skin discoloration that may surprise many. Fortunately, this orange tint is harmless and usually fades once you cut back on your carrot intake. So while snacking on carrot sticks is a fantastic choice, moderation is key. Who knew that munching on these crunchy veggies could lead to such a quirky effect? Believe it or not, planes can affect your heart health. Research shows that living near an airplane flight path may lead to various health issues, particularly concerning heart health. The constant noise from low-flying planes can be more than just annoying. It can cause stress and sleep disturbances. When people are regularly exposed to high levels of noise, their bodies enter a state of heightened alertness, which can elevate blood pressure and increase heart rates. This chronic stress can lead to long-term issues, such as hypertension and even heart disease. Studies conducted near busy airports have found a striking correlation between noise pollution and increased hospital admissions for heart-related conditions. So if you live close to a runway, it might be worth considering how those late-night flights and early morning takeoffs impact your overall well-being. Early humans invented fast food before it was cool. Archaeological findings show that these ancient people were the original fast food pioneers, using heated stones to cook meat quickly. When hunting took too long, they didn't let their stomachs growl. Instead, they snacked on raw food for a quick energy boost. This fascinating peek into their lives reveals that the idea of quick meals isn't just a modern invention. Imagine gathering around a fire, cooking a tasty piece of meat in minutes, all while sharing stories with fellow hunters. This practice allowed our ancestors to conserve time and energy, giving them the chance to focus on other important survival tasks. So the next time you grab a burger on the go, remember that you're part of a long history of people finding ways to eat well without the wait. Fast food has ancient roots, showing us that even thousands of years ago, people valued convenience. How wild is it to think that our need for quick meals connects us to our earliest ancestors? Have you ever wondered why microglia matter so much? These tiny yet powerful cells are the brain's resident immune defenders, playing key roles in keeping our minds healthy. Microglia are crucial for maintaining neural health and act like guardians, constantly surveying the brain environment. They respond to inflammation and help repair damage, ensuring our neural circuits function properly. Recent studies shine a light on their importance in conditions like autism, Alzheimer's disease, and even depression. For instance, when microglia malfunction, they can contribute to neurodevelopmental disorders, leading to issues with behavior and learning. Similarly, in neurodegeneration, they might fail to protect neurons, worsening diseases. Overall, understanding microglia might open new doors for treatments and therapies, giving hope to those affected by various brain-related issues. Isn't it fascinating how these little cells have such a big impact on our health? Have you ever seen a transparent computer screen? Lenovo introduced the ThinkBook Transparent display in 2024, and it's turning heads with its incredible design. This high-tech laptop features a transparent micro-LED screen that allows users to see through the display while still accessing their applications and data. Imagine architects being able to layer digital blueprints right over the physical environment in real time. This innovation opens exciting doors for augmented reality applications, making it easier to visualize complex designs and interact with virtual elements seamlessly. By blending the physical and virtual worlds, the ThinkBook enables a new level of creativity and efficiency. Whether you're designing a building or enhancing a presentation, this transparent display offers a unique perspective. As technology continues to evolve, we might soon see even more groundbreaking ideas that blend our digital and real lives. Could this transparent display change the way we work and play forever? Discover how Python was inspired by Monty Python. In 1991, a brilliant Dutch programmer named Guido van Rossum introduced the Python programming language to the world. But what makes Python truly unique is its name, which pays homage to the beloved British comedy series Monty Python's Flying Circus. Van Rossum aimed to create a language that was fun and easy to use, much like the humor of the show. Python quickly gained popularity among developers thanks to its simplicity and readability, which allow beginners and experts alike to write clear and efficient code. Today, Python is used in various fields, from web development to data science and artificial intelligence. With a vibrant community and countless resources available, it continues to grow and evolve. Isn't it fascinating how a comedy show helped shape such an essential programming tool? Believe it or not, Jumanji had a quirky title. Before it became the beloved adventure film we know today, the original working title was Jungle Game Mayhem. This catchy name hinted at a wild, playful vibe that might have shaped how audiences viewed the movie. Imagine all the chaotic, fun-filled scenarios that transpired in the jungle, which perfectly reflects the essence of the story. In Jumanji, players are pulled into a fantastical board game filled with thrilling challenges and exotic creatures, all while navigating the dangers of the jungle. While Jungle Game Mayhem suggested a more carefree atmosphere, the title Jumanji has become iconic, evoking excitement and curiosity about the adventures within. It makes you wonder how the movie might have been perceived if it had kept that original title. Would it have captured the same magic? It's fascinating to think about how titles can shape our expectations. Prepare to be amazed by penguin behavior. These fascinating birds display remarkable social dynamics and clever strategies to avoid predators. Living in colonies that can number in the thousands, penguins work together to keep each other safe. When danger approaches, such as from seals or birds of prey, they quickly form tight-knit groups. This collective behavior makes it harder for predators to catch an individual penguin. Interestingly, within these colonies, penguins establish strong social bonds, communicating through vocalizations and body language. For instance, during the breeding season, they recognize their partners by their unique calls, making reunions joyful after long separations. Penguins also engage in behaviors like huddling together during harsh weather to conserve warmth. By examining their social interactions, we gain insight into their rich lives and complex emotional ties. Isn't it incredible how these seemingly simple creatures exhibit such sophisticated behavior? Discover the surprising song of a housefly. You might not think about it, but that annoying buzz from a housefly has a musical twist. Scientists have discovered that the hum made by these tiny insects is consistently in the key of F, right in the middle octave. This means they can deliver their own unique melody, adding a little bit of music to our everyday lives, even if it's not the kind we want to hear while we're trying to enjoy a meal. The sound is produced by their rapidly beating wings, which can flap up to a staggering 1,000 times per second. This fascinating ability showcases how even the smallest creatures have their own way of communicating, much like how we share stories through songs. Isn't it interesting to think about the diverse and hidden worlds of sound around us? Each insect plays its own part in the symphony of nature. Ever thought about why Antarctica came so late? The frozen continent of Antarctica wasn't officially discovered until 1820, almost 39 years after the discovery of Uranus in 1781 by Sir William Herschel. While early explorers like James Cook bravely ventured into the icy waters and even crossed the Antarctic Circle back in 1773, they didn't actually lay eyes on the continent itself. It wasn't until a Russian expedition led by Fabian Gottlieb von Bellingshausen and Mikhail Lazarev that Antarctica was confirmed as a landmass. This stark contrast highlights the challenges and mysteries of exploring our planet. The vast, desolate landscapes of Antarctica were daunting, and it took time for explorers to truly understand its significance. From being hidden under layers of ice to becoming a hub for scientific research today, Antarctica's story is as captivating as the discoveries that have unfolded in space. What other amazing tales lie within our planet's history? Did you know Shakespeare's daughter couldn't read or write? This surprising fact about the legendary playwright's life opens a window into the differences between social classes in the Elizabethan era. Despite William Shakespeare's towering reputation as a literary genius, his only surviving child, Susanna, was illiterate. This raises intriguing questions about education and gender in the 16th century. At that time, education was often a privilege reserved for boys, especially those from wealthy families. Girls like Susanna frequently received little to no formal education. While her father penned some of the most celebrated works in the English language, it's fascinating to consider how the societal norms of the time limited access to learning for women. This reflects broader themes of inequality in education that persist in various forms today. Understanding her story reminds us that even in an era of literary brilliance, the achievements of women were often overshadowed or overlooked. What does this tell us about progress in women's education since then? Here's a wild fact about TWA Flight 847. During this dramatic hijacking in 1985, a truly extraordinary situation unfolded. After being taken control of by armed hijackers, the flight was rerouted and forced to land in Algeria. Not just anyone could refuel the plane. The Algerian authorities insisted on payment in advance. This created a tense moment as the crew scrambled to find a solution. Amazingly, the lead flight attendant took matters into her own hands. She used her personal credit card to buy a staggering 6,000 gallons of jet fuel to get the plane airborne again. This brave act displayed remarkable resourcefulness in a situation filled with uncertainty. The quick thinking and courage of the flight attendant played a crucial role in ensuring the safety of everyone on board. The incident highlighted the astonishing challenges faced by airline crews during crises and the lengths they will go to protect passengers. Let's uncover the truth about the flash crash. In 2010, a sudden plunge in the U.S. stock market caught everyone off guard, leading to a staggering $1 trillion loss in just minutes. At the center of this financial storm was Navinder Sarao, an autistic man from London, who had devised a clever plan involving custom algorithms. Over 5 years, Sarao managed to stay one step ahead of high-frequency traders by tricking them into making poor trades. His skills in programming and market analysis allowed him to profit a whopping $40 million while playing a high-stakes game of cat and mouse. But how did Sarao accomplish this? He analyzed market behavior, exploiting tiny fluctuations to create a profitable strategy. His story highlights both the brilliance and the pitfalls of modern trading practices, sparking discussions about ethics in finance and the role technology plays in our economic systems. Could Sarao's actions redefine our understanding of market manipulation? Why exactly does America celebrate Clown Week each August? This quirky celebration runs from August 1st to 7th every year, thanks to a declaration made by President Richard Nixon on August 2nd, 1971. Clowns have long been a part of our cultural fabric, bringing laughter and joy to countless audiences. This special week honors their unique contributions to the entertainment world, reminding us of their importance beyond just silly antics. Clowns have roots in various traditions, from the court jesters of medieval times to the colorful performers in modern circuses. They have a special ability to connect with people of all ages, often using humor to tackle serious issues or simply brighten someone's day. During Clown Week, communities across the U.S. engage in events that celebrate this art form, showcasing parades, performances, and even clown workshops. So why not embrace the laughter and spread some joy? After all, clowns remind us of the magic in laughter. Let's uncover the truth about goats climbing trees. In Morocco, it's a common sight to see goats scaling the rugged branches of argan trees. These nimble creatures are not just showing off, they are searching for a tasty treat. The fruits of the argan tree are a favorite snack, and as the goats munch away, they play a crucial role in the tree's life cycle. After eating, the goats regurgitate the seeds, which helps the trees reproduce and thrive in the arid landscape. This unique relationship highlights nature's incredible interconnectedness. The argan oil produced from these trees is highly valued for its culinary and cosmetic benefits, making this goat grazing practice essential for both the local economy and the environment. So next time you see a goat in a tree, remember it's not just climbing for fun, it's contributing to the growth of a plant that produces one of the world's most coveted oils. Isn't nature amazing? You might be shocked to learn that Cleveland pioneered traffic lights, installed on August 5, 1914, at the busy intersection of Euclid Avenue and East 105th Street. Designed by inventor James Hogue, this groundbreaking traffic light changed how we manage road safety forever. Unlike the manual signals before it, Hogue's creation featured 4 pairs of red and green lights mounted on corner posts, making it easier for both drivers and pedestrians to know when to stop and go. It even had an audible buzzer, alerting the community when it was time to cross the street safely. This innovation was a game changer in traffic control, helping to reduce accidents and streamline the flow of vehicles. As cities grew and traffic increased, the electric traffic light quickly spread across the country, becoming a staple of urban life. Imagine navigating busy roads without these clever lights guiding the way.